the other platforms, can you go on Twitter and see if I'm actually live on Twitter? I'm pretty sure I am. And that would be the 6th platform that we are now streaming on consecutively and simultaneously. Like, it's gonna be YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, and Twitter all in one. Supposedly. Supposedly this works. I don't know. We're testing it tonight to see if it'll work for tomorrow's SCP game stream. So, or it is like a trial stream. Hopefully everything's correctly working and I can use all the chats simultaneously. And it won't destroy my PC and everything won't blow up from 6. Can't confirm I'm live on there. Alright, good. Alright, I'll make sure all the details are correct. Hopefully there's an issue between the 6 platforms. Give me 1 second. That'll take a second to load it in. Alright, that did load in. Let's enable game audio. Okay, so the camera's working, the audio's working, everything's working. I have 6 chats open on my second monitor. I have 6 different chats. I low-key wish I could show you guys what it looks like. Someday I will show you what my second monitor... I could show you right now, I guess, technically. Isn't there a way? If I had another overlay, right? And I added as like a screen share of my second monitor, it should show it. Here, let me try that. If I had a source, and I add a display capture, and I add source, and add a new source display capture, and call this display capture chats, and then I add source. Instead of automatic, I set it to... Oh, it doesn't work. That just takes the same one. Wait, no, auto, wait. Yes, it does work. I can show you this. Look at this horrifying amalgamation of what you guys are on my second monitor. This is what my entire second monitor looks like. So we've got YouTube at the top right here. We've got Twitch right here, over here, little twitchy guy. We got Twitter right here. We've got Kick over here. We got Instagram down here, which sucks because Instagram you can't pop the chat out of because it's like the app, it sticks you in it. And then over here, down here is the tiny, whenever you see me looking like really down in the corner, that's TikTok, because TikTok I leave at the bottom, because YouTube's the one I care about most. TikTok, I love you too, you're nice and all, but like, you chill down there. I don't think you can pop out the TikTok chat either, based on their app setting. But yeah, so we have 6 chats simultaneously, so whenever I look over at my second monitor, I should be able to read all of these. Now, luckily, the only main ones we have to track, because Kick is basically a dead place, Twitter's a new place that we're streaming to, Instagram, who watches streams on Instagram? Like, you watch maybe, I don't know, some YouTuber celebrity giving away products or something, that's about it. So the main three are basically all along here. You've got YouTube, which is my main platform, Twitch for the awesomeness that Twitch is, and then TikTok because we got people constantly joining the stream and I want to say like hi to them and stuff, and then whenever they donate like a rose, which is like 1 cent or something. But yeah, that's kind of disgusting. Like, that's insane. That is a lot of chats. And then, technically speaking, we can add on more streaming platforms. I'm still not streaming technically to places like Facebook and stuff. Now, do I want to stream to Facebook? Not really. I kind of dislike Facebook, which I think it shows how much I dislike Facebook by the fact that I'm considering streaming on so many other platforms. Okay, yeah, you're supposed to be able to see all the chats because I have it set up to multi-stream chat. Basically, Streamlabs is streaming to all 6 platforms at once, and it takes all of the chats, and it's supposed to combine them all in together, but it says it's only combining really like Twitch and YouTube. Like, it kind of just abandons every other chat for some reason. I don't know why it abandons all the other chats. It mainly is Twitch and YouTube that it combines. But hello, Zyardian, welcome to the stream. Hello, Icy Guy, welcome. Hello, You're Cooking, welcome. Welcome to all the lurkers and the other new viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No SCP game today? No. I was setting up a bunch of stuff and testing stuff. Basically, TikTok wasn't working for the last 2 days. I got it working again. I wanted to set up and see if streaming on X works, which it does work streaming on X. I wanted to set up the overlays for the stream to make sure it's good, and then I also want to stream earlier in the day, and so setting all that stuff up took me past the amount of time that I had, and so I just ended up not streaming for it today. But it should be guaranteed tomorrow. What I'll do is after the stream, because it's going to be a very short stream for today, since it's more of a testing thing, and it's just finishing up the quest line in AFK Journey, the plan will be to basically schedule the stream for tomorrow, tonight. So that way, there's a nice long lead way up to it. And yeah, I think we'll be doing for tomorrow full screen on YouTube, full screen on Twitch, full screen on Kick, full screen on X, and then shorts format on Instagram and on TikTok. I think will be the only shorts format one. I think that will work best for the game. Now the game, it does look pretty good in shorts format. Like, it genuinely looks really good in shorts format because your screen is always centered around like the main shorts format kind of centering. But that being said, the full screen experience is still best. Like AFK Journey, for example, the full screen experience, it really doesn't add much because the game is a mobile game, so it's supposed to really be in a mobile kind of format and a shorts format. But at the same time, they do have a mobile adaptation for the desktop version, which does give you extra details around the screen and stuff, but the majority of everything is on that little, like, what are the dimensions of the shorts format? It's like 2x8 or whatever it is. It's like the opposite of 1080 by 1920. Alright, let's level up our guys. Let's do our daily stuff really quickly, and then continue the storyline quest. Let's grab our rewards. Send our guys out to battle, auto progress. We will level up our heroes a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. We will claim some quest rewards. Quick claim all of those. Just some more experience to level up our guys. Quick claim that reward. Quick claim these rewards. Many, many rewards at the start of a new season, always, which is good. You need rewards in this game to be able to keep progressing. Buy the daily letter because you really should always buy that daily letter. It's a discounted invite letter for more heroes to be summoned. Buy the discounted friendship bonus item. And yeah, that's about it that you start with dailies wise. Tragically, we couldn't get top 50 in Dream Realm yesterday. We were top 54, I think, which is annoying. Hello, Ionix. Welcome to the stream. Bills were due for streaming on 6 platforms? No, I make, like, no money for streaming on the other platforms. I make no money off of X. AFK Arena sponsorship? No, this is not AFK Arena. I did play AFK Arena for, like, 2, 3, 4? I played AFK Arena for, like, 3 years. Never once on camera. Never once did I ever show off my gameplay of AFK Arena on camera. AFK Journey, I started playing since like day 1 of its release on camera. Still am not sponsored. I am looking for a sponsorship though. I do want to be. I'd like to be sponsored by AFK Journey. They do pay well. I've had options through Streamlabs for sponsorships from them, which do pay well, of like $1,000 or $1,200. But I want like a genuine sponsorship connection with the devs and the people themselves, because I'm partnered with them similar to how I'm partnered with Secret Laboratory, and I partnered with a couple places like King's Playground on Secret Laboratory. Like usually partnerships is just kind of like, oh yeah, I'll stream your game, or oh yeah, I'll like stream on your server kind of thing, right? That type of thing where I'm literally not getting paid. I'm just like getting early access to features and stuff. So I'm partnered with AFK Journey. What I get from partnering with them them is I get early access / behind the scenes stuff. I get access to all the assets and stuff, so the artwork for thumbnails and stuff. I get access to like staff that I can talk to and message. I get access to the content creator program where you can get paid depending on what you do with your content and stuff. But the reward incentives aren't that big. For example, like I joined one of their creation competitions, right, for like making YouTube videos, and I made a YouTube video, and that YouTube video, like, they basically voted as one of the best YouTube videos that was made, and so I won like $1,000. But that was a competition, and they were just voting that as like a fan like made piece of content that they liked, then gets paid. It wasn't like a paid to make the video. I made the video, and then it won the award, and so then I got paid for winning the award. Similar to like how, if you watch Dark and Darker at all, which is one of the games I play, Seriously Soapy hosted a tournament recently, and the tournament had a $3,500 prize pool, and the winner got $2,000. You're not being paid to stream Dark and Darker, but if you competed in the streaming challenge and you won it, you'd get paid for competing in the streaming challenge and winning it, kind of thing, right? There's a difference between being sponsored by it and then having like events type of stuff, right? That's the difference, right? Stream Elements wants to give you a sponsor for my 2-viewer stream. Exactly. Well, the thing is, it's not really a 2-viewer. I used to get more viewers for AFK Journey. It's kind of fallen off for the YouTube meta for AFK Journey streaming, but it's also partially because short streaming, as it's become more and more popularized, there's more and more competition on the app, and so you actually have to do a lot better to actually get viewers. Like, it's the same thing with shorts. Like, shorts for like the first like year or so were busted. You could post like a black screen and get like 1,000 views on YouTube Shorts. You could post a picture of cheese slapping into a wall. Now, of course, it would be kind of like considered a meme video, but like cheese slapping into a wall would probably get like 100,000 views on YouTube Shorts before. Nowadays, you'll get maybe 10 views, because the algorithm now has enough people putting out content, so it knows what people consider good. And then the other thing is, we are all biased, where if we see big number on something, we then assume that therefore it's better, and then we will give it more of our time. Which is a bias I follow and a bias everyone follows. Like, if you see a guide video, one has 100,000 views, one has 10 million views, you're going to watch the 10 million view one 99% of the time. Now, guide videos, it's a little bit different, because when it's a guide, it's a little bit more niche, and you may not want to watch the big mainstream one because your issue might be more niche. But when it comes to any topic in general, usually you're like, oh, well, this one has more views, therefore it is probably higher quality, therefore I'll give it more of my time, which then results in it getting more views, and it kind of snowballs. It's why you want to have like a top-rated thing in one of the fields and stuff, because it does build upon itself, basically. Hello, Abel Ash, welcome to the stream, welcome, welcome. It's frigid over here. Yes, Yardrain, it is getting cold in Canada again. Very cold. For some reason, you favor small streamers? I also do. Like, I like large streamers, but I only participate really in small streamer stuff, because small streamers, one, they actually will talk to you and pay attention to you, because there isn't 50 trillion messages going by, so they can actually respond to you, respond to your questions, have a back and forth interaction. You're not paywall blocked by donations to be able to do stuff with them. Playing games with them isn't super hard, so you can actually join them and play games with them without it being like, I don't know, again, paywalled most of the time for the really big streamers and stuff, but it's just nice. Like, smaller communities, you actually get to participate and spend more time together and actually have an enjoyment out of it. But yeah. Honestly, what I need to start doing is like, raids. That's really mainly a Twitch thing. There is technically YouTube raiding. It's the stupidest thing ever. You can only raid on YouTube by ending your stream and throwing it into another actively ongoing stream. And they have to have it enabled that they allow other people to stream into them, basically. Doug is the big streamer I actually like. Yes, Doug is fantastic. If you like Doug, there's the YouTube one that I would recommend the most. He still streams on Twitch and stuff. Shindig's fantastic streamer as well. Hello, Ella. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. How do you like your Weird Core Dragon? I don't think I've seen it yet. I don't think I've looked at Discord yet to see it. If you haven't seen me react to your artwork yet, it means I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to check it out, Zardran. I have not seen it yet, I don't think. But yeah. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, sir. Could we take a moment of your time?
Go away. I don't believe in any gods except Dura.
Okay, well, if you believe in Dura herself, you may believe in me. I'm as powerful as Dura, or on the way to being as powerful.
Not here to preach? I'm so tired of hearing about the supreme deity recently.
What? Huh? He thinks that we're like part of the church or something?
So,
or part of a cult?
What did you want to ask about?
What do you mean, bro? The 7-petaled sapphire blossom, please.
I've seen one around here.
Also, why are people voting that I'm streaming on 3 or 4 platforms? It's literally in the title of the stream that we're streaming on 6. I made that poll just for the engagements, and then also to see if people read titles, and clearly some people don't. Hello, Brittany, welcome to the stream. Hello, Candy, welcome to the stream. I swear there's a lot more female usernames on TikTok compared to every other platform out there.
Right.
Is TikTok just
I saw
used
it
by
in the
more girls
Stoneheart
than
Waste
guys?
nearby.
Star cult confirmed? There's always been a cult. Like, cults are made out of everything and anything. It's weird. It just happens. You just take it and move on.
It
Hello,
began
Alex.
in the
Welcome to the
past
stream.
few
Hello,
months.
Uncle Robert.
People
Welcome to the
claim
stream.
that the true God personally answers their prayers.
Oh, a new god. That's not Dura
But I
herself.
swear upon Jura, my ancestors have lived in White Ridge for generations, and I've never heard of such a god.
So could it be a new god, a small god, an usurper god, or perhaps a
Hold
demon?
on. You're this year's chosen one, right?
Yes, I'm the chosen
You
one. So
certainly do
special.
look the part.
Why,
Just
thank you.
head south. There are more ruins that way. It'll be easier to find a 7-petaled flower.
Easier to. That means then there's more than one.
Are there
Interesting.
many ruins around here?
Because they're mostly kids. ZR Duran, that is crazy, but true. The people that are most impressionable are children. The most likely to fall for a cult are children, and then those like who
Yes,
are not
this
mentally
place
stable,
was a
basically, and need
battlefield
something to
during
go
the
to.
Divine War.
Because of
It
algorithms.
may not have been the
Again,
most intense
impressionable
area,
people.
but many warriors fell here.
Hello, Shim Slady.
The
Oh yeah, clearly
fortresses
this
from that
Shim Slady's
time have
here.
long collapsed,
Welcome, welcome.
leaving only broken walls and rubble. Just search the flower bushes by the ruins. With Dura's blessing, you'll definitely find it.
Wow, that's super helpful. Thank you.
You were talking about the TikTok viewer base. That they would be cult-like? I don't think TikTok's that cult-like. TikTok, to me, is disconnected, right? For each one that's different as the platforms that I've used. TikTok feels like the ones that will just watch whatever. It doesn't matter if it was me who made it or someone else who made it. They don't really care about the creators. They're kind of just there for the content. Instagram, oh my god, Reels terrify me. I go on Reels and I swear to god it's just softcore gay stuff. I swear to god it's all softcore gay stuff and big flashy big sounds and stuff. It's wild. And I now understand the thing about the meta on Instagram being Reels aren't meant to be liked and commented on. Instead, they're meant to be shared, and that's what gets the most views, because you share it to your friends, you don't leave a like on it because it's so insane that you don't want other people knowing that you like that content, but you share it to your friends because you're like, holy, look at this type of thing. Insane. Instagram Reels make me, like, it's a fever dream. It is true brain rot, like, oh my, the number of compilations I've seen of Instagram Reels where it's just the N-word being said in like 20 different Reels, but it's not even the N-word itself being said by anything, it's just like characters sounding like they're saying it, or made, it's weird. Instagram Reels are weird. So Instagram Reels, weird. And then Instagram comment sections, toxic as hell. If you have, say, a big forehead, and you're on YouTube, people just be like, oh, that's just that person's internet celebrity, like, personality. It's fine. It's whatever. They have a big forehead. You know, it's chill. On TikTok, they might be like, oh, some people will be for it, some people will be against it. It's like, hey, some people will be mean, some people will be like, eh. You've got a whole bunch of bots around, whatever. Then you go on Instagram, they'll just only comment on your forehead. Like, Instagram is just ruthless. If you have any insecurity or any small thing that's off, they will eat you alive. Like, that's what Instagram comments are like. Then YouTube, super chill. Other people get a lot of hater comments. I don't. Like, it's rare. It's super, super rare. And then if I do, I usually respond to them because I respond to 100% of comments on my channel. And so since I respond to them, they kind of just, I guess they lose their value kind of thing, right? Because I'm just like, okay. Okay, thank you for your feedback or your opinion, depending on what it is. If it's flat out just they dislike me, I will, again, say just watch someone who you do like or who will provide value to you. Because, again, why would you watch a YouTuber or any piece of content if you dislike it? Like, genuinely, it's just a bigger waste of your time than watching content that you like that is also a waste of time, right? Hello, Esme, welcome to stream. Hello, Jack, welcome to the stream. Hello, Jack. How you been doing? Let's go. Streaming to 6 platforms will be interesting as an experience. We'll see how this works. Like, is there any feasible findability on X? Like, I know streams are really hard to find on YouTube. Is pretty not promoted. Twitch it's all right promoted if you have enough viewers following you. X, I don't think so at all. Kick, it's very hard, just similar to Twitch unless you have a viewer base already. Instagram, I still don't understand at all. And then TikTok, it seems very easy to find streamers on TikTok.
Hey, Matt.
Probably not. Yeah, I didn't think so. Hello, Ice Assassin. Welcome, welcome. Suddenly, a flash of light reveals 2 children running through the ruins.
Hurry! The monster's catching up!
Oh, it's a phantom boy. Also, fun fact that I learned today, alligators are always hard. Random fun fact that I learned, like, today. Crazy, crazy thing. Crazy information. I just had to share that. Insane information. I think it would make a really funny cartoon, like, animated short type thing that one person does. The one with the mouth, like, chipmunk and the other stuff, because they make some wild like content on animals doing crazy stuff, but based on the animal stereotypes, like the platypus that has glow-in-the-dark things where you like put a camera over it, or like not a camera, a purple light or a blue light, and so it shows up stuff, which would show the same thing if there's blood or if there was like something else, some other liquid or fluid there. But they secrete something that's not bad, but it looks like a crime scene or looks like that they basically like pissed themselves or something. That was a really funny one for the platypus one. They make really funny stuff. So alligators, yeah, alligators, they never get soft. They're just always hard. Like, they're hard when they're eating, they're hard when they're swimming, they're hard when they're relaxing. It's crazy thing to learn. Wild. It was absolutely wild. I learned it from a video about a guy who's talking about how dinosaurs mated, because dinosaurs are reptile that also that some scientists are theorizing are kind of like they evolved into birds, right? And it's like, well, how do birds breed and how do reptiles breed and stuff? And so then they found out that it's literally that dinosaurs have a hole, like it's literally a hole. And then they're trying to figure out, do they have a phallus that goes in the hole? And then it came to the conclusion that maybe, maybe not, and they haven't found a dinosaur phallus yet to be able to confirm if it is or not. But out of the reptiles, alligators do have a phallus there, and some other lizards do, or reptiles do, but all birds don't, and a bunch of reptiles also don't. So, like, that's what he was talking about, and then he just brought up the alligator one randomly. Hilarious, and that's what all the comments, of course, were about. Hello, Element, welcome to the stream, welcome. Yeah, that kind. Yes, that kind. Not Scales kind. No. It was a flashback of the past.
The vengeful souls of people who died during the war?
I don't know if it'd be vengeful souls. They're children, but maybe.
Well, this place was a battlefield against the Hypogeans.
Yeah, literal demons.
Echoes of that war might still linger.
It's like Lord of the Rings. If you have a big battlefield, there's gonna be some sort of ghost warriors or something haunting there. Indeed. Extra cautious, even though it's a very beautiful flower field. It's like, oh yeah, a horrible war happened here where people fought demons and died and blood was spilled and children slaughtered, and then it's a beautiful field of like pretty flowers. Alright, I want to try to get this in like one try. Where would someone hide a treasure in this giant circle? I feel like it's not going to be at the center. You wouldn't bury treasure next to water. Would they bury it in the sand over here like a pirate? You know, I'm going to go with this one. This is going to be my guess. I'm gonna guess the treasure's right here. Okay, I was very off. It's somewhere in this direction. Okay, if it wasn't on that sand, clearly it's on this sand right here. Except this thing's talking. You know, maybe this thing's giving me a clue. It's right here. Even farther to the left. Okay, so it's over here somewhere. My estimate would be around these flowers right here. I was terribly wrong. It's right here. Why here? Why is that spot so special for treasure? There's like nothing important. It's just like no sand, no... I guess it's a clearing in the flowers? I don't know. That was a very illogical treasure hiding spot, but whatever. Welcome, Francie. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We continue the story. Decent flower fields, honestly. One of the things I like about Canada is we hold like the Tulip Festival and stuff. That's cool. And it's something, one of the countries in Europe, I forget which one, but they sent us a bunch of tulips because of our help in World War II. For those of you who don't know, Canada is very terrifying to fight in the wars. Like, we are highly respected because of what we do in war, and also people are scared of us. The main thing we're known for is, we create Geneva Convention rules. Alright, that was an easy puzzle. But yeah, basically, Canada commits war crimes before they are even considered a war crime. And then, once we commit them, then they get written into a book, and people say, oh, you can't do that anymore. And then Canada's like, oh, alright, we gotta come up with a new war crime that we can commit. That's just how Canadians fight wars. Hello, The Real Nem, welcome to the stream. Pick 2 more animals since the library's closed tomorrow? Okay. A crow or raven, like a blackbird. And... because I love the bird ones. The bird kidnapping ones are so good. And... a frog. I want to see how a frog would kidnap me. Would you have him swallow me? Would it have me, like, being dragged around? Would I be being thrown through the air? Would I be being caught like a bug? Would it be, like, dragging me from behind with its tongue, like, on my head or something? I have something creative with that. So, ravens and a frog. Hello, Moro. Welcome to the stream.
They really stood their ground against that hypofiend.
So the children fought a demon monster.
Brave.
Yes, very brave.
He hopes those warriors rescued the kids. And that they all got out alive.
Chippy, the fact that they are dead spirits pretty much means they died. Like,
the souls
They aren't
many
safe,
brave
bro.
warriors must be here.
Like, I know you try to hold
Chippy
hope
hopes
for it,
their
but no.
spirits will guide us to the seven-petaled flower. Then we'll offer the flower to the heroes of this war. To you all.
Okay, Chippy, you're basically bribing the spirits to show us the way. We got this, don't worry. Let's do this puzzle. This puzzle seems fun. What do we got here? The Starry Night puzzle. Just a basic shapes one. Okay, wow, I did that without even thinking. Alright, maybe this one will be harder. There. There, 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 there. Okay, definitely not harder. Very easy. Man, some of these, again, these puzzles, they're either pretty decent, or a 2-year-old can do them. It's one or the other. You do them in 5 seconds, or you get stumped for like 5 minutes. I'm good at astrology? No. In the puzzle game, sure. Real life? Nah. I know Orion's Belt. I know the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper. I know the North Star. I know... Is there any more astrology that I know? I know, I think where Mars is out of all the planets that shine in the sky. Astrology. Actually, am I talking about astronomy instead of astrology? That is astronomy. Astronomy is space. Astrology is, like, the fact that I'm a Virgo, because I was born in August, right? That's what astrology is. Yeah, astrology is the one that, like, girls ask for on dating apps and stuff. It's the one that, like, people do crystals and tarot cards and stuff for, I think. Those swords look awesome. Like, even as, like, old rusted kind of swords, those are amazing. What beautifully built blades. Like, those are fantastic. Star signs? Yeah. I don't think I would know what my star sign would be, other than Virgo. That's like the one thing I know for astrology. Warrior spirit, children, run, something, something, something.
Honest wisdom.
Hello? Can you hear us? We're not Hypogeans. We're the good guys. We saw everything. You saved those 2 children. You're heroes.
So the children got saved just to die later, okay.
Protect and fight the Hypogeans.
Damn, that was drilled into
We
him,
must
if he's saying it even in the
Never
death.
back down.
Yeah, the lingering desire.
I see. These visions come from their powerful desires that linger here.
Indeed.
Even after all this time, they're still thinking about protecting those children.
Hello, darned Adam, welcome to the stream. What's that? This is a ghost soldier.
Gone?
Yeah, Zardrin,
We
they're very vague and open,
already
like, ended for that
passed.
reason of that people can then relate to them no matter what, right?
War. Did we
It's the
win?
same thing with most
Well, what
fortune
about the
tellers.
Hypogeans?
Don't worry. You won. The Hypogeans have been sealed away.
Well, they broke out recently, you know, like, in the modern day, they're kind of free again, but we're dealing with it.
Even though
We've
it's
got
been
this.
2,000 years, the people here haven't forgotten you. They hold a grand
That's
festival
true at
every
least,
year
though.
to honor
You're
your
very respected,
sacrifice.
which is the one thing all guys dream of, having respect that lasts a legacy.
Ah, we really won. We fought for too long.
We won. Finally. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Bring those weapons and follow us.
Okay, they want us to bring their weapons. Interesting. Curious. Follow the spirit? Easy. Show me the way, fair spirit. Oh my god, a follow mission? That the NPC isn't actually slow as hell and walks super slowly and you have to follow them slowly forever and in permanent pain and suffering? You can actually run along with them? Hell yeah. That thing at least is done nicely in this game. So many games, I swear to god it makes you want to fucking take out the NPC and carry their corpse with you to complete their mission. Ah, the Sword Memorial. Someone from Game of Thrones would come along here, collect all those, and turn it into a throne of some sort of terrifying proportions. The Sword Tomb Monument. Your bodies rest underground in peace. Your spirits roam freely around. Your names are known only to the gods. Life is like the setting sun. Glory is remembered after death. sleep peacefully in this blood-soaked graveyard. Dear gods, may they rest in peace. Dear gods, please grant them peace. This is similar to the Canadian one we have. It's called the... is it the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier? It's basically the gravestone of the Unknown Soldier. And basically it's a tombstone and a monument erected in honor of all the soldiers that we don't know the names of that died in World War I and II. I'm pretty sure both World Wars. It might be just World War II. But it's basically for all unnamed soldiers that died in the wars. It's to respect all of them. Because sometimes you can't get everyone's battle tag and write them down, sadly. Some of them are just lost to the history. And so you need to find some way to respect those lives that were given.
The flowers here. They have
Tragic
a
that they don't even have
tragic
any
beauty
names
that
here.
surpasses the rest of the floral ruins.
That's a lot of
Magister,
dead soldiers.
I understand now. Let's bury those rusted swords here.
Indeed.
These soldiers must want to reunite with their comrades.
Beautiful, beautiful tale.
Chippy will help dig. Oh,
We're digging graves again.
Magister, Hammy, look!
Hey, at least it's not for children this time. At least it's for
All the
soldiers.
sapphire blossoms here.
Indeed,
have
sad.
7
Hello,
petals.
Slota. Welcome to the stream.
Really? Remember what Her Highness said. The seven-petaled sapphire blossom is a symbol of miracles. They embody the will of ancient heroes. Maybe this is the soldier's gift to us.
Perhaps, most likely. Alright, our seven-petaled flower is acquired from helping the brave soldiers who gave their lives against the literal demons of this world. Hello, Lincoln. Welcome to the stream. Let's collect that treasure. Make sure we didn't miss anything around the corners here. No affinity items or anything. Nothing down there that we missed? I don't think we missed anything. Nothing from the looks of it. Looks like we're good. We have to have the bear bash this. Yo, Mr. Bear, can you run over here and break this down for me? Thank you kindly, sir. Thank you kindly. Okay, and now we can circle around there whenever we need. Grab that. Ooh, corrupt creature. Let's go fight that.
Another victory to my name.
Bum, bum, ba-rum. There we go, corrupt creature time. Let's invite our beautiful guild here. Someone should join us. It's a little late, but someone should join. And if they don't, we'll just use the name card strat. We can also share it to all the people that are online right now, technically. Someone should take it. Bro, why is no one joining? No. Alright, this is where we go. We go share, name card. Okay, it's on name card. Then you go here. Then you go world. Oh wait, someone did join. There we go, finally. Hello, Origami. Welcome to the stream. Watching while eating mozzarella. Hell yeah.
Understood. I'll keep...
A fog will settle over all of us.
Easy battle. Pesto, Lily May, Scarlita carry. Man, I need that Paragon Lily May so bad. I'll have her in 1 week. 1 week Paragon Lily May. Guaranteed. Could get her sooner, but guaranteed in 1 week.
Kneel before the king.
Kneel. Alright, now we get to a free S tier summon here, so I kind of hope it's a Lily May, actually. We want Lily May, Vala, Shakir, Shakir would be really helpful right now. I haven't gotten him in so long. It's been months of pulling for him. Yeah, I'll take one of those 3. She's not the worst. Better than Atalanta or something like that. I'm definitely not Paragoning her anytime soon, though, so... yeah, she's gonna just sit there for a long time. She is not getting use. No, no, no. But hey, maybe that'll give us good luck for a 10 pull. Why not? Let's do an invite summoning. Why not?
Now
Just a small summoning. Here, and there. What do they say about Virgo? No clue. I don't know. Genuinely no clue what they say. We got lucky. Wait, we actually got lucky. Well, I was joking about getting lucky. Give me a Lily May, please. Or a Shakir, or a
Who's the
Vala.
target?
Vala, Shakir, Lily May, please.
I think I've seen you.
Tazi is actually one of the other ones I would need. Very badly, Tazi is needed. I am very low on copies of her. I only have 2 copies of her, so I will take a Tazi. Tazi, fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. I will take that. I don't think that's enough to level her up right now, but it is helpful. Very helpful. Maybe it is enough to level her up, though. It is! Okay, we will take her from...
Hi.
We can get her to Mythic now. Okay, that's pretty handy, actually. That'll help with AFK stages quite a bit. And if we can get her up higher, then she can actually be in PvP. She's one of the best PvP characters, so... This is actually pretty big, and it helps also with Dura's Trials. She's just such a good character to have leveled up. She's not meta in, like, Dream Realm and other places where rewards are gained, but she is extremely important as well. I just haven't been focusing her. Like, I also just haven't been lucky getting her, basically, so... That is... I'm actually very happy with that. That's actually very, very good. Mythic Tazi now. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Okay. Go back, go here. Claim our rewards. Chain Proxy. After initiating Chain Proxy battle, other players can continuously use your formation to help you progress through AFK stages. Interesting. I guess it's a new feature to help people, like, carry you through a bunch of things. But I am good for now. Your YouTube crashed right after you sent that? That's crazy. YouTube doesn't like speculation, clearly, that's why. Twitch is silly? Really? Why is Twitch silly? What's special about Twitch? I still don't know enough about Twitch. I should probably learn more. I care about YouTube the most, but Twitch is known as the streaming platform. All the YouTube streamers who had the $100 million contracts have all left YouTube for Twitch. Honestly, what I think YouTube should do is pay people who want to stream on YouTube to stream on YouTube, so that they then promote it for more people to come and stream on YouTube. Because if you had a bunch more small streamers who could become big streamers on YouTube, like investing in small creators is cheaper and better for you than one big creator. Like, yes, one big creator can bring a massive of an audience to you, but when it comes to, like, trying to get creators on your platform or more people streaming on it, it is the small ones that build up the majority. Like, it isn't just the big names. If you have a big name momentarily, again, they'll just come with the streamer for a bit, and then they'll move wherever their streamer moves to, no matter what, basically. It is cool, though, that Ludwig's finally multi-streaming, where he's streaming now on YouTube and Twitch. Both.
You're back.
Hello,
You
Princess
must have found the
Yelena.
seven-petaled flower, right?
Indeed.
That's right.
Do I get my dance now? My
Since
extra
everything's
dance?
ready, let's begin the ceremony.
Indeed. Alright, let's do it, Archduke. The Archduke of Whiteridge steps towards the statue, and the crowd quiets down.
Ladies and gentlemen, before us stands a
How many
sculpture,
Starcoin you have?
not merely of ice,
29,000.
it is a testament to courage, a monument to our eternal protector.
Imagine, like, though, we do a gambling spot at some point, and you guess wrong in the predictions and lose it all. That'd be funny.
This hero, a general from the divine war, shall forever
22,000.
remember,
Okay, yeah. I guess it was somewhere in the
guarding our
20,000s
people
range.
from the
I just wanted to
horrors
guess
of
higher,
Hypergeans
and just in
and
case.
undead alike. Now, With reverence in our hearts,
What can you even buy with
we
20,000
call
star
the
coin
chosen
again?
one
Let me see.
To offer the sacred 7-petaled sapphirine blossom to the hero.
Ah, 28,000, you can guide us to raid anyone you want. Or pick any game you want. I'm assuming you're waiting for that, 28,000 to take any game. Or modify an emote, that you get to like have an emote transformed into the thing that you want it to be. Those are like the 3 big things, right? Yeah. Do a crime? No. No crimes, no crimes. We are a goody two shoes. Alright, let us place the... What, can I not do the thing? Use the gesture. Oh, my bad, we have to gesture. Bow before the altar. Damn, what a fancy bow. We wave our hand in the air and then do the bow.
Let's welcome the chosen one to light the eternal flame for the sculpture.
Thank you, sir. Damn, that stroll, the shoulder sway. God damn. Oh, it's beautiful. It would be cool if she is a meta celestial hypogean character. No, if those eyes open up, they better not open up. Okay, magic fire. Is that the magic rope that we, like, made the eternal flame? Because again, it was a little string. It was a little string rope for some reason. Okay. Turned... Oh, no, that's the flower that we got. Again, why the hell was it a rope before for the eternal flame? Does the rope, like, tie the flower and burn it? I don't know.
Oh.
Pretty pretty. It's decent. Could be better shades of blue, but you know. Hell yeah. Well, Yelena, you owe me another dance.
That fire earlier was incredible.
Oh, but of course,
You
only the
must be
best
a
fire from
talented
me.
mage.
The talented mage.
Oh, don't be so modest. Excessive
That
humility.
is true. But I was doing it. I wasn't doing it in a disingenuous manner. I was doing it in a teasing manner,
Are such good
in a
friends.
joking manner.
There's no need to play coy about your talents.
Dude, you play coy for the fun of it and to be a little flirty with a girl, dude. You're not doing it to be a disingenuous douche,
By the
basically.
way,
To say
Your
you know a
Highness,
few tricks in
Why
magic.
place the hero's ice sculpture in such a remote spot? It's so far from town.
Really,
I
origami?
find it hard to visit.
Is it? But isn't it like a permanent modification to that emote to make it like a different emote forever? Isn't that what it is? Like permanently? I thought that would be like something that's worth like a lot because you're permanently transforming a part of the stream itself, and you could like even choose a new emote for that emote spot, right? Or that's how I thought of it. Or is it something that's like a temporary thing? Is it like a one-time thing that like wears off or something? I thought it was like a full-on like you get to pick a new emote for the channel basically, and then I'll have to have a new emote either designed, paid for, or made, or whatever, basically.
Good question. I actually had that question myself, and I asked Father. He said the direction that ice sculpture faces used to be a battlefield during the Divine War. Now it's a lake. It's said that many undead still roam those ruins today.
Interesting. So the battlefield was so disastrous it created a crater that then turned into a lake.
That's why the ice sculpture was placed
Hello,
here.
Goji Chrome.
The great general who defeated the Hypogeans can surely continue protecting us now, keeping the undead from harming anyone.
Hell yeah.
Wow! You guys must really admire this
Also, the
hero.
Argent, you probably would make some decent ones.
Your Highness. we
Better
should head
than
back
all
to
those
the
spam
castle.
bots that spam you. Oh, creator, please respond to your DMs. I have a proposition for you. I'm going to create you some AI-generated emotes, and you pay me $100. Proposal. Will you accept? Like, non-stop every day. Ugh,
The
so
festival
awful.
ended too soon. If only it could last longer. I could enjoy this for a whole month. By the way, would you all like to visit the castle? It's huge and beautiful. I could even show you a portrait I painted myself.
Sleeping in tomorrow would be good, honestly.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
Hello,
But we promised our friend,
Baildix. Welcome to the
General
stream.
Hogan, that
Or
we'd get back
Baildex.
soon.
But I'm the princess. I personally invited you. Surely I outranked some random general, right?
Yelena definitely, I think, does outrank General Hogan. I think she outranks him. He is the leader of the army, basically, of the entire country. But she's the princess of the country. Also, it's raining in a winter spot. If any of you have lived in a cold place where there's rain like this that happens, it is awful. Freezing rain is horrific. It is. I'd be willing to say it's worse than hail. Now, not golf ball sized hail. Golf ball sized hail can kill you, so that one's worse and cause a lot of damage. But compared to like tiny bits of hail and freezing rain, you want tiny bits of hail. Freezing rain, if you're out, especially if you don't have like a hat that like Hammy has or something else, you're gonna like get hypothermia very quickly. Like it'll destroy your clothes. Hello, Naropeka, welcome to the stream. Hydrate, thank you, I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
It's such a pity. I really wanted to spend more time with my new friends. Oh, almost forgot. I brought a gift for you.
I feel like we could help cure her illness. We're like the strongest magic user in the entire world. We should be able to help cure her. Okay, that's cute. Okay, so that's me. That's her. That's Chippy. That's Hammy. That is adorable.
Wow, what cute snowmen. Magister, look, we're all there.
That is awesome. Bro, having a princess make something like that is hell yeah.
You paint so well. Chippy will have the Magister hang this
Fireplaces
painting
are so nice
in
to
the
cozy up to.
center of our home.
Also, I love fire. Fire is such a cool thing. Like, I am no arsonist, but also I very much do enjoy setting things on fire. Like, lighting fires is very fun. I've done it with magnifying glasses, I've done it with lighters, I've done it with, like, many different kinds of lighters.
Then promise me, Magister.
I like flint and
next time
steel. Have you ever
come
used a
to
flint and
Whitebridge,
steel in
you
real life?
must
That's
come see
fun.
me first.
Of course.
Goodbye, everyone. I hope to see
Man,
you
I'm gonna be
again
sad
soon.
to leave Yolena. She's probably by far one of the best bachelorettes in this game.
Are you departing from White?
For me, at least, so far.
Yes.
Also,
Well,
I
rest
recently
of the
realized
house brings
how
you
similar she is to
to
Anna from people
Dawn.
pointing it out.
Mr. Fairmore, what about you?
Her, like, dress design and character design is very similar to Anna, but, like, very different in
As
its
an
own way,
undead
right?
hunter, I shall remain here a
But
while
mainly, like,
longer.
color changes and stuff.
I intend to study them further.
Bonfire
perhaps
Town
uncover
Carnival,
a
that's
means to rid us of
crazy.
them in
I don't think
time.
I've ever been a participant of a bonfire yet.
The hour
Hello, Karen
grows
Kelly,
late.
142, welcome,
I
welcome.
must take my leave and return to my cabin. It is some distance from here, and I fear I may not be able to bid
I don't
you
think I've ever been
farewell
part of a
in the morning.
bonfire. That's cool.
Allow me to offer my parting words now. May the goddess watch over you, and I wish you safe travels.
I'll say thank you, I hope we meet again.
Thank you.
Again, why
wish
can't you
you
bow
all the
and say
best.
thank you? Like, you can do a mix of both to be
Goodbye, Mr.
polite.
Fairmore.
Give them an extra bit of, suaveness to the situation. Give them a little bit of extra respect and kindness and a bow. Magister, it's so quiet here. Let's go back and attend the festival first. What? Oh, I can't progress. Man, Chippy gated is crazy. Not time gated, Chippy gated. Crazy. Alright. I guess actually, well, let's just teleport back with magic instead. There we go. Actually, let's go fishing for a little bit right here. Let's catch some fish. Gone fishing, ba da 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 da. Gone fishing, ba da ba da ba. It's a sunny old day, and we're on our way. Why don't we all go fishing? Setting up a bonfire permit? Dude, I hate, though, that we have to have a permit for everything. Now, I understand it. You know, they don't want damages or this or that, or if something goes wrong, they want to know who to blame. But, like, the fact that we need permits for everything, it's crazy. Over-regulation doesn't let you do things. Give us more freedoms here in Canada, man. We need to become more like America again in that sense of, like, the freedoms that we can have. We're too close to Britain. Britain's gone off the deep end. Britain is now, like, it's insane. Again, the fact that you can get jailed for watching people protest. Like, if you're on your porch or looking out your window and see people protesting, you can go to jail for looking at the protest. Not participating, not, like, sharing it, not joining it, not, like, cheering it on. Just looking at it. You can get jailed for. Like, that's equivalent to, like, Russia jailing people for holding up white protest signs, where it's a blank message. There's nothing written on it. They're protesting. They just have a white piece of paper, but, oh, jail, because, oh, a terrible message. Britain's doing it for people who just stand outside and watch a protest. They're doing it for if someone retweets someone else's tweet. You can't quote someone else's message, because if you quote someone else's message, oh, that's promoting hate and then jail. Like, wild. And it's jail time for more than, like, murderers get. Crazy country. Like, I've been to Britain before. I probably will not be going back, like, maybe ever in my life, unless they change things there, and, like, never. I know only, like, how many people do I know in Britain? I have some extended family, I think, who live in Britain, that I've met once. When the one time I was in Britain, I met them once, way back when. We played cricket, which is this weird, like, baseball-like game, but with, like, sticks and stuff. Like, it's weird. And it's, like, a flat kind of paddle to hit it with, not like a normal baseball bat. It's cool. It's interesting. And there was a cool museum with, like, a, like, spaceship and roller coaster simulator that you went on. That was fun, and some other stuff. And it was really cool finding the British currency. I love currency so much, like, I love money. And so finding, like, coins as a kid on the streets and stuff, so cool, finding the British pound and other stuff. But yeah, that's, like, my British experience. And then we have this one couple that, their cottage was next to our family's cottage. And they were, like, super rich British people. Like, some sort of, like, what did they do? I think one of them was, like, some sort of chemist doctor or something or other, and the other one was, like, a top-end engineer or whatever, so they lived, like, in a really nice place in, like, downtown London. And what my family did when we went to, like, Europe is we went on a camping trip. It was a 2-month camping trip, so we'd go around Europe, basically, and we didn't really stay at hotels. We stayed at hotels maybe, like, a handful. Not even, like, I don't even know if it was 5 nights out of the entire 2 months did we stay in hotels. We camped out. So we camped out in, like, camping grounds and other stuff. We hitchhiked, we walked, we trained, we bussed all across the different countries. Like, I went to the Roman Colosseum, I went up to the Eiffel Tower, we went to, like, Germany, in Frankfurt, where, like, the Sound of Music was shot and stuff, the church there. We went to a whole bunch of cool places. But anyways, these British people, fantastic. Some of the most lovely people I've ever met. They're such cool, sweet people. And in their backyard, they have, like, wild parrots that come and hang out in their backyard. And they had, like, a newt pond and stuff. Like, fancy, rich British people. But, oh my god, was their stuff so cool. Like, they were just so sweet. Love them. Love them to death. The rest of Britain, terrifying. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Britain just doesn't make sense anymore. Big Ben was cool, though. So was the treasure. The Queen's treasure that's in, like, the museum. I think it's at Big Ben Museum. Whatever castle museum that's, like, around that area where Big Ben is and stuff, and they have, like, the royal treasures there. I love treasure so much. I will always love treasure, but seeing those, that was really cool as a kid.
It was amazing.
Hello, Stinky Poo Poo.
But
Welcome to the
Gerda,
stream.
You didn't even come to the lighting ceremony.
It's true, Madame Gerda, you didn't show up.
I had to tidy up at the end.
I guess she does have to work. She's the kind of person who has to work through the holidays.
Now that the festival's over, all those spooky decorations need
I
to
don't
come
get
down.
it still. Why do you have
We're
spooky,
expecting a lot
like,
of
things
tourists for the
for
hot
a
spring
Christmas
tomorrow.
event? Weird. It's just weird.
Oh no, my lovely Gerda. Have you forgotten about me? You didn't even say my name.
Again, it's such a Halloween-y
I've been
thing.
darting around the inn all day. So much so that my poor ears are about to flop right off.
Oh, poor Lorson.
Stop whining.
You poor lad
I
had to
paid
work
you,
as a dead
and
corpse.
I promised you a free hot spring bath, didn't I?
Yeah, and you can
Oh,
recuperate.
just picturing it. Soaking in that hot spring, snow all around, sipping
Hello,
on some cold
Tigger.
drinks.
6, welcome to the stream.
Ah, I can
Welcome,
already
welcome.
feel the warmth melting my bones.
Honestly,
I
that
could
would be one of the
dive in
cool
right
things.
this second.
Being in a hot spring with snow around you, so it's like really freezing outside, but you're in the warmth. Again, one of the coolest things is when you're warm and it's cold out, basically. Because it's just cozy as hell and
But
relaxing
hey,
as hell.
what's the plan now for you guys? Now that the festival's wrapped up, what grand adventures next?
Going after the undead, I'd say.
We're planning to head back to Hollowstone tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but we're probably gonna
What,
encounter the
already?
undead.
Come on, why not hang out a few more days? The food's fantastic, the views are even better.
Definitely something's gonna
They'd be
happen with the
ashamed to leave
undead.
before soaking it all in.
That
She
is
wants
true.
to stay too,
I'd say we should stay at least the
but
weekend.
we've
Stay for at
been
least
all
2 days.
over, from the Ashen Waste to Rustport, and now here at White Ridge. We haven't had a proper rest in ages. And the Magister's memory.
That is true. Ahem.
Memory issues.
Hello,
Huh? I might
Christmas
have to
tree
borrow
emoji.
that
That's what I'll
excuse
call
for
your
the next
name.
time I ask the
Hello and
innkeeper for a
welcome.
day off. With all the things you've been through, I don't even know if I should call it good luck or bad luck.
America's cool. I haven't had really... Have I had a bad experience in America? I probably have had some sort of bad experience in America, but I don't think so. I guess because my family's really good at keeping us safe and away from dangers and stuff. Yeah, like I haven't really had any bad traveling experiences much.
What
I
about
can't
you,
think of anything that was
Orson?
actually really, really
Planning
bad.
to stick around?
Though I know recently, over time, Europe and America both have gotten, like, worse to travel, and even here in Canada, everywhere around the world's, like, deteriorated. I guess there's a couple places, like, Dubai is considered now a higher quality place to go to, Singapore, what's another one? Big one, huge one, Japan. A lot of people are traveling to Japan, partially because the economy's crashing there, so it's super cheap to travel there, partially because the culture is really cool and really sweet, and you aren't going to get robbed or mugged or pickpocketed, most likely.
Oh, me? I'm stuck here for another 2 weeks, thanks to my deal with Madame Gerda.
I would like to travel at some point again. That'd be
my
nice.
Work before I hit the road next month.
Gotta make some
Seems
money
like
first, though, and make more of a name for myself, I feel
but
like.
Don't worry. I'll go with you to Cedar Town tomorrow. We'll find a nice carriage to take you back from there.
Hell yeah.
Dearies, your rooms are all set up. Go on and get some rest. If you're feeling super worn out, hit the hot spring first. Let all that tension melt away, then drift right into that cozy bed.
Hell yeah.
That sounds amazing! Chippy's already dreaming of that soft, snuggly bed.
Oh my god, Chippy. After a peaceful night's sleep in the cozy guest room, a new day begins. Folks on the road were horrid? Really? That's crazy, Ziardrin. That's crazy. Again, for my family, way back when we did travel in, like, Europe and stuff, we hitchhiked, which means literally you could get another person's vehicle and stuff sometimes. It was rare that we did much hitchhiking, but we've always met lots of cool people. These days, though, hitchhiking, you're a lot more likely to get, like, robbed and mugged doing it. It's a lot less safe these days. People are less nice and open.
Morrison, are you trying to act like an undead and scare us again?
Or did they get beaten up?
Chippy's not dumb enough to fall for that second
Chippy,
time.
I think they got beat up this time.
You got me.
No,
Looks
he
like
did
I won't
pretending.
convince Gerda to reward me after all.
Bruh.
What a bummer.
Wait a sec. Didn't the festival end already? Why would Madame Gerda still reward
Hello, Thanos.
you?
Welcome to the stream.
Well, okay. That's the
Depends on the
spookiest
state. It
thing
depends on
I've heard
everything.
all day.
Like,
Chippy, I'm seriously impressed. I didn't know you had such a flair for scary stories.
if you remember, I don't know actually, maybe you don't remember because you might not know about it all. There's a story of, there was this hitchhiking robot that was sent around the world. It went to a few different countries and places. It went across Canada, and it would, like, talk and record things, and people would, like, post stories and pictures of it. It made it across a bunch of countries, and then America it did die in. It died in when it went to one of the states that was known as a rougher state for, like, people traveling through it, and some people just smashed and trashed that robot and killed it, and killed its journey. So that's where it did end, tragically. But America, for the most part, it feels like usually okay, but again, as times have passed, people are less and less kind, less and less open because of more and more people being more crazy, more drugs in the streets and everything, more issues,
Morrison,
more homeless
about?
people, sadly,
Weren't you
which usually
supposed to
results in
come
more
send us
issues
off in Cedar Town?
because they're unable to take care of themselves, which
Send
then
you
makes
off?
them
You're leaving already?
usually mentally unwell, which
dear.
causes other
I've
issues.
heard it's a nightmare trying to grab a carriage with all these festival guests around. Why not hang out a bit longer?
There aren't school shootings here in Canada, but again, you have to keep in mind, in America, when you look at the number of school shootings and other stuff, you have to keep in mind there's other types of violence in other places of the world, right? Britain, for example, it's knives. Lots and lots of knives, stabbing a lot of people. Here in Canada, our population is super, super small. So statistically, with how small our population is, we do have still a very low rate of crime. But here in Canada, what's our bad one? I'd say the bad one happening in Canada these days, a lot of people getting in accidents, we've had a lot of immigration in Canada, and a lot of illegal immigration in Canada, but it's people who are coming to Canada and don't know how to drive in snow and ice and stuff, and it causes a lot of accidents. There's a whole documentary made on some illegal, basically, trucker schools that are giving trucking permits and stuff to people for, like, super, super cheap, but then they don't actually learn how to do a truck. And truck drivers used to be known as, like, the craziest, coolest drivers ever, because they could do some insane movement. Like, oh my god, they could, like, park massive trailers in the best spots, and now they're hitting things, and it like, just crashing on the roads and stuff. So I think that one's dangerous here in Canada. Racism, I feel, again, Canada growing up when I was younger, there wasn't really much racism. Like, there was, like, none that I remember when I was growing up. I feel like it's more racist. It's definitely more racist now than it was before. Like, as we've had a lot of people who are, like, the illegal immigrants and the people who aren't really, like, trying to be a good part of society, it's kind of caused a bad stereotype for the people that are, right? Like, like, I've had Indian friends here in Canada that are, like, really great and amazing people. And then you've got the people that, there's the Indian ones who are, like, shitting in the streets and stuff and giving, like, a bad name and a bad image to the other Indian, like, immigrants. Then you've got the illegal Indian immigrants that had, like, school permits to come here to Canada, and then they've expired and they're not going back, or they never even went to their school programs, they were just using it to try to get into Canada. Then there's people who are using Canada as a border hopping place, where they come to Canada first and then they hop the border to go into America, to illegally immigrate into America, like a whole bunch of issues like that. And the issue is that ruins the image for the people that are doing things correctly, right, and legally and nicely.
Yes,
And so then that causes, like, people having biases and imagery where it's bad, and then that causes more racism and more issues. It's rough, man. It's why right now I think it's something like they pulled like 70% of Canada is now against immigration. Like, even I'm against immigration for a while for Canada. We need to close our borders for a bit and kind of re-find what our country's about, because it does really feel like the Canadian culture is like kind of disintegrated a whole bunch. Like, I used to be a lot, again, when I was a kid, again, this feels like a way back when type of thing. When I was a kid, I grew up where we didn't lock our cars, we didn't lock our house door. I never worried about getting mugged. I never worried about getting pickpocketed. Now, yes, I had, I guess, a bit of a sheltered childhood, but generally, we never locked our cars, never locked our doors. And then when I turned, what is it, about a decade ago now, maybe a bit more. It's been about a decade, basically, since you have to lock all your doors always check your locks, always lock everything. Bikes have to be locked up everywhere you can't. I used to always go out biking and leave my bike like up against a tree or something, and then nowadays it'll get stolen if you do. You have to lock up your bikes, you have to lock up your cars. We had our car broken into, I think, at least half a dozen times by now. Like, like, car break-ins are massive here in Canada. Cars being stolen, too. Massive amount of cars being stolen. The police do nothing about it. Again, there's that video of the Toronto police being like, oh, the car break-ins are so common and stuff, we don't want you getting hurt, so put your keys at your front door or outside for them to steal. And it's like, are you kidding me? Just basically saying, hand over your vehicle to them so you don't get hurt. No, you're supposed to do your job and arrest the people that are stealing your vehicle. Like, bruh. Like, Costco's selling, like, vehicle guards to help protect people's driveways. It's insane. Canada, again, we used to have a country where there's a lot of trust and, like, kindness in our communities and stuff. These days, it's a lot less so. And then COVID has really impacted us as well. Now it's, like, even less people are sociable and nice and going out and stuff. Like, you'll see less smiles in the streets where people are, like, sweet to each other. You'll see more and more people being kind of, like, secluded in and off into themselves and into their own communities and stuff, which, again, then causes more racism and other issues, because then you seclude into your other communities. Canada used to be, like, the mixing pot of, like, all the communities together that were awesome. Now it's become more and more, like, it's rough. Like, we're in a rough spot in Canada. I think we can come back from it. Our country is still, I think, one of the best countries on the planet. By far. Canada's awesome. We have, again, we should be the most resource-rich country in the world. Like, we are. Like, we're, like, number 2 in oil and, like, gas and stuff. We're, like, number 1 in forestry. I think we're number 1 in fresh water. We're, like, number 1 or 2 in agriculture and, like, fertilizer and land for food and stuff. Like, we are top of the line. Minerals, massive amounts of mineral deposits all across Canada. We have the resources. Again, every person in Canada could be a millionaire. Like, the population, we could have it like where it's like Dubai and like the Saudi Arabians, where they're like literal billionaires with their oil money and all this and stuff. We could have that in Canada. It's just Canada's really badly and poorly regulated and made really corrupt, and it sucks. Like, again, we have a lot of foreign investment and foreign coercion that kind of controls Canada's businesses to not be Canadian or work for Canada much, which is rough. Like, it's rough. Major part played by community too? Yeah.
How
like,
many folks have hamster familiars like you do?
Like, there's a bunch of cool things. There's still some stuff that's good about Canada, like our parks, for example. People still, like, donate toys to parks. Like, it's a thing that I haven't seen in any other countries. It's where families will literally leave toys in parks for other kids to come and play with and use. I've never seen that in any other country except for Canada. Like, I've seen some really cool parks in other countries with, like, really big slides, zip lines, all kinds of other cool stuff that I don't really see here in Canada. But Canada, the fact that we can leave toys in your park and you leave it there for another kid to come by and use, I think that's really cool. I really like that about Canadian culture. That's something that I don't see elsewhere.
Isn't the festival over? I remember you and Lorson didn't even
Hello,
go to
Kiwi,
the
welcome to the
lighting
stream.
ceremony
Welcome.
because you were busy cleaning up.
And we do still have a lot of things like ice skating and other stuff that are really nice. Nature reserves, yeah, we do have a lot of nice nature stuff as well, like very nice. The Rockies and everything. The lake that I was talking about before, by the way, Lake Louise. The aquamarine lake with, like, the big mountains in the background that people get, like, married at and stuff, and it's, like, really fancy hotel and everything. We camped, like, an hour away or whatever. We then drove up, hiked up, went up the mountain that's at Lake Louise, and then came back down and stuff. Really, really cool place. It's actually one of the places where I saw, I think it was it a snake eating something or something eating a snake? I've seen a snake eating a frog before, which is really cool, because it's rare that snakes eat frogs, especially somewhere where you can see it. I think it was a snake being eaten by, like, a gopher or something. It was something weird. Was a raccoon eating a snake? It was something really weird that you don't see in nature often, but that was there. But yeah, Lake Louise, super cool looking lake. Very cold, but, like, it looks really cool.
It really
and
is.
skating on it, like, there's videos
More
on,
than
like,
you
YouTube
should
and stuff that
have
are
brought
really
them to me
cool
sooner.
visual videos
If
of people
I'd
skating on
known,
and doing stuff.
this
Awesome
year's
stuff.
ghostly getaway would have been even
The townies lost their
scarier.
memories, yeah.
And way more fun.
Again, one of the big issues, again, right now about Canada is the fact that we do have... We have too much immigration. Like, again, immigration is not a bad thing. I'm not anti-immigration, but I'm anti-immigration right now because of how much we have. Because if you look at the statistics, we're now something, I think, 10% immigrants, I think is what we're up to now. 10% of a population. And 10%, it may not seem like a lot, but 10% is 1 in 10 people. And if 1 in 10 people aren't, like, born here and not, like, know the culture and know the different things and have a different thought about how a country should be, that's a lot of people. That's millions and millions. And the other thing you have to think about is by population size, it's more dense in the cities. That 10% then goes from a 1 in 10 people to more like in 1 in 5 in the cities, because that's where most immigrants will be, is the big cities, which is where most likely people are. And so then, on average, you'll be seeing someone who's not from Canada, or who is trying to come to Canada, every 5 people. And then that, because if you have one different person from a different culture, from a different country, from a different community, that maybe doesn't want to assimilate, maybe they do, it depends, but even if they do want to assimilate, they will still be bringing part of their stuff that can rub off differently for Canadian culture. So yeah, it's like 1/5 in the major cities and stuff, and so then you do lose a lot of the culture and the community and what's going on and stuff. It just happens. It's natural. Like, again, if you import any population, it doesn't matter where it is, who it is, if you import them in and make it an entire 1/5 or even 10% of your country, it does ruin part of what that country was. It'll transform that country into something new, and it isn't always a good type of new, right? You need to limit immigration to a point where it's still good and benefiting the country, and benefiting the people that are coming in. You also want to vet only good people coming in, right? You want the best doctors, the best this, the best that, and it's really, really hard to do that, and they really don't do that well. And there's so many abuses of the system so often. It's really bad. Again, the fact that we're paying, like, illegal immigrants and, like, refugees and other stuff in our country more than we pay our veterans and pay the homeless and other stuff. Like, it's something like $81,000 Canadian a year to be, like, a refugee here in Canada. $81,000 if you claim refugee status. That's crazy. Like, what's our medium average salary? It's something like 45,000 or something here in Canada, maybe 50,000. It's significant. It's like half the amount that they give to a refugee here. Which, I'm not saying they shouldn't get nothing, but, like, the fact that they get more than anyone who needs medical care, any veteran, anybody who's low income, anyone who's just trying to live and be a part of Canadian society, and they get, like, nothing, and then our government gives 81,000, or even, I think it goes up to, like, 83,000 to them. It's an insane amount of money for food, clothing, housing, all furniture, like, paid for and stuff, or it's hotels being paid for with, like, 3 meals a day. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's wild. While we have families all cutting back on spending non-stop so that they don't go literally broke. They did a study recently. I think it's like 25% of Canadians are like $200 away from literally not being able to afford groceries and food. Literally, 25% of all families in all of Canada. That's, what, 10 million people? A little less than 10 million. I think it's like 8 million or something. But it's millions and millions of families, millions and millions of people and families that are $200 away from not being able to buy food properly. That's crazy. That's bad. Again, I can't afford a house right now. I don't know anyone my age that can afford a house unless they're a Nepo baby. Like, the only people I know who can afford houses that are my age, multimillionaire YouTubers that I've met, and Nepo babies. Those are the only 2 I know who can do it. So either you got fame and riches, or you were a Nepo baby and got into something. I don't know anyone who started a business and made it successful yet, which I do know is possible. Canada's very great with starting businesses, especially online and stuff. But, like, it's bad. But again, we have a lot of potential. Canada is a very good country. We have a lot of good core people, and we have the natural resources to make a comeback. When you look at the debts in the world, America has a lot more debt than us. We're now approaching, what, 2 trillion in debt? We're at like 1.3, 1.6, I think that's announced, but we are approaching 2 trillion. It's bad, but compared to other countries, we have a lot less debt than them. And again, we have the natural resources. We could pay off that debt within, like, a couple of years and make everyone a millionaire if it was properly done. But it's, again, you can't really have that utopian society where you have too many corrupt people. Isn't the festival over?
So bizarre. Everyone seemed perfectly normal yesterday.
Indeed.
We're fine today, but something's definitely off with them.
Are we in, like, a time loop or something?
Like
Did we get sent back in time?
reset overnight.
Yeah, memories reset overnight. Like, do we get sent back in time?
Has no idea
Or did they get sent back in time?
Magister,
Or did their
maybe we
memories
should
get sent back in
check out
time?
the ghostly getaway to see if anything's weird there.
I agree. Let's sneak around quietly. Remember last
I don't know.
time? There
Hello,
was a
Fat
real
Birdo,
Blade
welcome to
Born
the
lurking
stream.
around.
Yeah, that tall, skinny one with the 2 swords. Chippy remembers he wasn't dangerous.
Yeah, he just wanted to play
but
with
it's
people.
Definitely worth checking out.
Imagine if we all were millionaires. If we were like the Saudi Arabians, the rich oil lords, it'd be nice.
Today, we'll conduct a thorough investigation.
I hope so. I hope we can get
Whatever
some
happened is
form
connected to that
of
grave void.
government type of thing coming to Canada that's better than even like America's stuff. Something that's better. We need something. But I don't have faith in our current parties. I don't like the Liberal Party, I don't like the NDP Party, I don't like the Conservative Party. There's the People's Party of Canada, which is supposed to be the one that could potentially be the, oh, we can change things and make things better because we're different from all the other government stuff. They're the ones that I'd say have the most chance at making a change that would actually be significant to Canada. But I don't know if I don't think I like any of them. I just don't like the government parties at all. And then it's like, okay, if you don't like them, then make your own government thing. My main thing, I can't go into politics for the fact that I don't know enough French. Like, I can speak un petit peu de français, je peux parler en français, je peux entendre le français et comprendre le français un petit peu, mais it's not good enough to make a politician level stuff. And also, being a politician takes money and effort and time and connections and a whole bunch of things, and you're still probably gonna get screwed over or become corrupt yourself. Like, it's so easy to become corrupt when you're a politician.
Oh, yes. It's in the basement,
So I don't
right?
know what to do with Canada. I'm just gonna keep doing my best that I can and help who I can, when I can, where I can, right?
Sweetheart.
That's what I'll
Here's
do.
the rule
The best that
book.
I can.
If everything
That's the best that we
checks
can
out,
all
you
do,
can
right?
Head inside and start the fun.
Hey,
First
maybe
one
someday
to
I'll meet
escape
someone who I
wins the
think would make a good
pedals.
politician and then back them and try to help them out with getting and making a change in Canada and our society in the world. Like, it's again, it's so bad. Canada's rough. But also, I don't know really much places else that are good. Well, what's the one that came back economy-wise? There's that one country that was like really, is it Argent? What that country? What's the country that made their economy positive from negative? Oh, it's a recent one. What's it called? Not United States of America. No. Keep saying United States of America. No, Google. That's not what I'm talking about. I feel like it's... Wait, is it Argentina? The country... Is it... Argentina is... It is a country, right? I think it's Argentina. Isn't Argentina where there was a new guy that came in and then made their country actually have a positive economy? Argentina Prime Minister? Positive economy? I think he's the one. It's one of the countries, right, that they were in massive debt, going downhill massively. It was like had really bad gangs and corruption and stuff. And then he came into power, sent out the military, arrested all the gangs, had super harsh punishments, and then flipped the economy around, and now they have a positive economy. So their debts, instead of going up, like every other country on Earth, their debt's going up, their debt's now actually going downwards. And he, like, invested into, like, Bitcoin and some other crazy stuff. Like, crazy, but they're actually, like, making money for their people in their country, which is just super cool. Like, if we could have something like that happen in Canada, where we actually have someone come in, take power, reduce crime, reduce everything that's happening that's going bad, increase the amount of money that's going around to the people. Like, I think they're offering now, they're paying people's bills, they're paying people's water bill and heating bill and stuff for like a month and stuff to help the families out after Christmas. They're doing a whole bunch of nice things there in their country that should be, we should be able to do that like 10 times better here in Canada because we have the resources for it. And we have a very, very small population. Like, it's genuinely small. We have a lot of land with a lot of resources with a small amount of people. We can do a lot. We can do something about it. Again, you have to have the right type of leaders that you can follow and actually make changes. And most of them will make false promises or get paid money to not, basically. Green fire again? Yes, this is the ghosts again. Didn't the other dude have animal ears? Yes, they are. Though those are real animal ears, yes. They are animal people. Like, again, this game has a variety of, like half animal type people and then, like, full-on furries. Like, genuinely. This feels unfinished.
What a letdown! Did they forget to reset the escape room after the festival? No staff pretending
Hello,
to be
Fox
the
Gonzalez.
undead,
Welcome to the stream.
And that Graveborn hasn't shown up either.
This is so strange. Let's keep looking around.
Yeah, like, again, like, if we go to the heroes, right? Odie is like full on furry, right? That's an animal. That's a hyena on 2 legs. It would be like an animal person that you'd see in like anime and stuff. But then you also have animal people that are like Elsa. She's like a half animal. You've got the ears that are like armadillo, and the armadillo tail, and like her legs are turned halfway into armadillo. But the rest of her is like human with like longer hair, right? Then you've got stuff like Entendre, right? Entendre, she's like part wildcat, I think. Like, she's got the cat ears and the puma tail, I think. I think that's what she is, part cat. But then again, the rest of her is like 100% human. Like, this is something that some people consider a furry. I personally don't consider it a furry if it's just ears and tail. If it's just ears and tail and there's like a normal human body on every other part, that's not a furry. That's, I forget what those are called. This, for example, though, Lenia, where it's head to tail, fur on everything, that's a furry, because it's complete animal. Like, even the nose, like, you can see that her nose is an animalistic one. Her face is animalistic. That's a furry, right? So they do a mix of both, and then you have the full humans, of course. Like Sinbad, he's a full-on guy. There is no animal part about him. He's a full person. But usually it's the Mauler party that's animals, and the Wilder party that's like animals, like the Forest Fairy and stuff. She isn't really an animal, she's a fairy, right? And then you've got stuff like Lily May, who's like an elf that was like genetically modified / taken by bad guys and used as a child to become a child assassin, basically. So she was raised poorly. Then you've got literal demons like Reiner, who's the demon. He's the demon of balance. Yeah, perfect balance on all sides. And then you have stuff like Freesto, who is like, he's kind of like the demon philosopher. He'll mess with you with your philosophies and logic and what's right and wrong, and try to like change you and persuade you towards evil through that type of stuff, right? Then you've got literal undead zombies. Like, he reminds me of, like, Voldemort because he has a pet, like, evil snake, but it's like a bone snake monster of some sort. And you got stuff like the evil undead that are like a human. She's basically human. Immortal undead, but she has, like, thorn claws of some sort. And she summons Carlisle, who is her butler, but he's a butler, like, bush monster. Like, it's some sort of bush monster, but he is her butler. So that's, I don't know if that thing is just a familiar that she summons, similar to me having Chippy and Hammy, or if it's an actual, like, human that's inhabited her, like, plants and turned them into the way that it is. Alright, let's look at the paintings again. Mysterious art. Why can't I look at this one? Come on. There we go. We got the key. Okay, cool. So we got the key to the other door up ahead. Okay. Now we can open this door. That philosopher demon, though, yeah.
This ghostly getaway feels way too simple.
An unfinished product.
Indeed.
Yeah, and we didn't even catch sight of that Graveborn or find any clues about him.
Indeed.
Congratulations on being the first participants to find the exit. According to the
Are we in a
rules...
dream state or something?
Where did I put that pedal?
Something's really
By
off
the way,
here.
Which undead impressed you the most? Who was the most realistic?
Has she forgotten who we are?
I'll make sure to reward them. Maybe I'll give them an extra month. No, 3 months of bonus pay.
Their memory's been wiped. I think that's it. We haven't gone back in time. We're not in a dream state. They haven't gone back in time. Their memories have just been reset to yesterday.
3 months bonus pay? If I'd known, I would have dressed up as an undead myself.
Yeah, I think it's just they've lost their memories for the last 24 hours. Don't you feel that something's off?
What do you mean, sweetheart? Was the escape room not thrilling enough for you?
Madam Gerda, do you really not know the festival's already ended? The Magister personally...
Hello,
lived the
Femboy Lover
eternal
69.
flame of
Welcome
ice
to the stream.
sculpture.
You've got quite the knack for scaring people. If it were up to me, you'd be my top pick for the chosen one. Anyway, you're our first place winners. Once I locate that pedal, I'll get it to you.
I'll check them, yeah. Zardran, don't worry.
Misplaced it.
Even the way Madam Gerda speaks is almost identical to last time.
Yeah, because her memory got reset.
This doesn't feel like an act.
It's all so bizarre.
We're in a world of magic.
If I'm dreaming.
I know, Hammy, I did consider that, but I don't think we're dreaming. I think it is genuinely memory reset. Because the characters are acting too much like they were previously.
Judging by your pale faces, you must have been super spooked by the ghost.
But they're also having new dialogue to us. They are using new dialogue, which means it's not just our memory being played back to us by something messing with our dreams, some demon messing with our dreams. This is definitely something more. This is they had their brains messed with, not ours. I'm
This year's
pretty
room
sure.
was my brainchild. How was it? Pretty impressive, right? I snagged the idea from an old horror story that's been told for ages in Cedartown.
Did not know it was Lorson who actually designed the evil escape room. Interesting.
He didn't say that.
Hello,
the last
Katsuku.
time.
Welcome to the stream. The undead didn't show up either.
That tall, skinny one didn't make an appearance either.
Not at all.
What's with you all today? Since this morning, you've been saying some odd stuff. Got something on your mind?
Lorson, this much time
you
has not
should be
passed.
making the most of the festival while it lasts. Go have some fun.
Lorson, it's all off.
Envies how clueless you are.
Larson, are you sticking around?
And he's a wind whisper. He should
Are you
have
planning to
some
keep
signal.
traveling?
With such a fascinating festival, I'm not ready to bail just yet.
There should be definitely
Attending
something.
This festival is a journey of its own. It's a whole different ballgame compared to festivals in the forest. Plus, according to my agreement with the lovely Madame Goethe, I'm stuck here working for another 2 weeks. Aren't you all heading to Cedartown to check out the other activities?
Indeed.
We probably should. I wonder if they're celebrating the festival over there again.
Magister, let's head to Cedartown and see what's happening
I wonder if
there.
the other mages got affected and we're the only unaffected mage, potentially? Perhaps. Since our powers are strong enough to keep us sane for if things go wrong. But there is a chance. Let's see. Back in town. Look who's back. Back again. Festival decorations are still here. Let's go take a look where we made the snowmen. Okay. No way I have to repeat the snowman thing. No way, did we actually get sent back in time? It's not just the memories reset?
Has the festival not ended yet?
It seems different from yesterday. The snowmen we made are gone, and now there are more of them?
Oh yeah! Chippy wonders where that kid who built the snowman with us went. What should we do, Magister? Should we build another snowman?
Let's make another one for fun.
All right, we can see what's different from yesterday.
Hey, I finally found you!
Okay, yo, Lena, are you sane or
Promised to
transformed?
join me in the festivities. Come on, let's make a snowman. I want one that's all big and cute.
Dude, something's really off here.
Highness, isn't the festival over? What are you talking about? The festival has just begun. How can
Oh my
it
god,
be
we're
over?
Groundhog Daying.
And if you ask me, with the festival being so much fun and being with you all together, I hope it never ends.
Oh my god, we're Groundhog
Enough
Daying.
talking. Let's not waste any more time. I finally got the chance to leave the castle. Oh, let's head over there.
If it is actually a time travel type thing where we're sent back in time, we should abuse it to our advantage. The thing is, though, it's probably caused by a demon. And you probably can't abuse a demon's time travel thing without negative consequences. So, sadly, we probably can't abuse this level of Groundhog Daying. Most likely. If we can, then I'll use it to the best I can. After compiling some snow, forming the body, and adding some slight decorations, something is why'd they go so fast? Alright, there we go, Chippy and Hammy are made. No, Groundhog Day, yes. A fantastic movie. Fantastic concept as well.
Is this your snowman? Impressive. Actually, it's the best one I've seen today.
Okay.
Here, you've earned a real pedal.
Does he have a pedal for us? That's the real question. My bet is no.
Oh, you already have a pedal. Guess I gave one to you already.
Huh?
Oh,
How does he know?
My memory's slipping these days.
Bro, he's... that is... okay. That... oof. Did we go back in a day? Or is it... is it a new day, and they've just all had their memories... I don't think we went back in time. I don't think an enemy is that powerful that they can send an entire town back in time. I think everyone's just had their memory messed with. So I don't think we're Groundhog Daying. I think it's genuinely mass territory, illusion, messing, mass hysteria type of brain transforming type of stuff. If you watch the anime, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, where the goddess Aphrodite brain controls the entire town in season 4 or whatever, that's what it kind of gives the vibes of, where the goddess is controlling things secretly from behind the scenes and brainwashing people, but the only one not brainwashed is like the main character, because she wants to break them and take control of them, basically. But instead of a goddess in this case, it's a demon, of course. Definitely. That's my thoughts. I don't think we're Groundhog Day, but it's basically almost, it's not equivalent because we're still aging and it's not reset time. I think it's just their brains messed with. Masquerade host, hello.
Everyone, we need to work faster. The festival has started already, and we still need to finish setting up. We can't afford to make any mistakes.
Leave it to Aphrodite. Oh yeah. Well, basically, she falls in love with the main character, and he doesn't reciprocate her feelings. Basically, actually, I don't want to spoil it for you, just in case you ever do watch it, because it's a genuinely really good anime. It's a cringe name. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? But it's a genuinely good anime. Probably a little bit horny anime styled, but like the main storyline and stuff, it's a very cool concept. The main character is it's a good one, it's solid. But Aphrodite, the fact that she falls in love with him, he rejects her. She's like, can't get rejected, I'm the goddess of love, I'm gonna brainwash everyone around you, make them all, everyone that you used to be connected with and loved, make them all forget about you, so the only person you can come to is me. Basically, she tries to traumatize him and break him to the point where he can only be with her and use her and need her, and therefore he'll fall in love with her because he's becoming dependent on her. That's her strategy. It's basically the classic abusers thing. You cut the person off from all their friends, their family, everyone else, make them only be able to survive off of you and you're helping them, make them think that you're the only person in their world who can save them and be there for them, and because you've cut them off from everyone else, you mentally break them to the point where they are literally reliant on you like a drug, and then you are there with your loving arms open, full of compliments and just warmth and love bombing, and then you envelop the person, take them over, and then they're fully manipulated to be yours, basically. It's tale as old as time. It happens very often. I've seen it happen before. It's awful, but it does happen. And when you're a goddess and have the powers to do it and brainwash people around them to not like them and not want to be with them, that's more than just cutting someone off and trying to stop them from going to them. It's, oh, you can still go to them, but they hate you now, or they don't remember you now, or they dislike you now. That's way, way worse. So yeah, he like mentally broke, and she was, yeah, yeah, it's a good plot line though, genuinely great. And then they fight a war over it. And then the anime got like postponed, which I'm really sad about because I wanted to finish the fight scenes because the fight scenes are so good. And so it's the big final battle, and the anime got postponed indefinitely. They're like, we don't know when the next episode will come out. It could be a couple months, it could be a week, it could be 2 days. And it's been now like a month or two since the episode came out. I think it's been a month, and yeah, nothing's happening. Hiding under your blankets because it's too cold? I recommend layering blankets in that case if you have more blankets. Hello Daisy, welcome to the stream.
I can tell you're anxious for it to begin. Between me and you, I can't wait either.
Also, I do the thing. When it's too cold, you hide under the blankets, create the warm air from your breathing in and out, right? And I don't know... Yeah, it's your breath. It basically warms the air around you. And then once it's warm enough, then I stick my head out or get new fresh air in without letting too much cold air in, because then, you know, of course it gets cold again. Super relatable for all Canadians, probably.
I really want to know which guest Her Highness will choose to dance with first.
It shall be me, once more. Hey, that's the one nice thing, we get to dance with the cute princess a second time. If we get that far anyways.
The whole place hasn't been set up yet.
Okay, so this is weird. So it genuinely has sent back in time, not just the people's memories, but the locations and the objects and stuff has been reset. Now, so there's two alternatives that could be happening here. Either A, they took down all the festivities and stuff, and because they took it all down yesterday when the festival ended, they're now having to re-put it all back up because their memories went back in time, and they think that the festival hasn't happened yet. So they're resetting everything up after taking it down. Option B is we are Groundhog Daying, we did go back in time before everything was set up, and now we are replaying the day that we played before. Those are the two options. Either their brains are completely gone, and they did reset the things, or not. Now the big issue is, we didn't have our brain reset, for one. That makes sense. But two, we have our flower still. We've collected all the petals still from everyone, which means our objects didn't get reset. We still have the masquerade mask. We still have the flower petals, which means it didn't reset the day to yesterday where everything gets reset back in its place. Because people are in different places saying slightly different things, and we have items that shouldn't be had if we did go back in time. So, I still don't think it's Groundhog Daying. So it must be, but did they take down the festival that fast? In one night they took down all the festivity stuff and are now resetting up? That doesn't make sense either. Like, something's really, really off here. I genuinely don't know. I don't think it's Groundhog Daying, though. I think it is still a time messing with brain thing, rather than an actual messing of time itself. If it is the space-time messing magic, then holy hell, there's a lot of crazy magic in this world. You can do some crazy things. It has to be one of those two things.
The festival did
Mm-hmm. And don't lose sight of your memory, Chippy.
So serious that Chippy thought the festival really didn't end yet.
Don't let it trick you, Chippy. Don't fall for it. We aren't crazy. We have lived through this before. We have done all of this before. It is definitely something weird happening here. We just have to figure out what and by who.
This is beyond bizarre. I need to sort out my thoughts. Okay, the biggest problem is that everyone, except for us, thinks the festival isn't over.
Exactly.
Wait. No! They don't even realize there was a festival yesterday!
Yeah, they don't think it's even happened yet.
Yeah, in their minds, the festival has just begun. They're doing and saying the same things as yesterday.
Chippy's going crazy, yes. It's like a time loop, yes, but it's not a time loop, because it is different. Again, we have the physical objects from yesterday.
They're just repeating what they did during the festival.
So they're stuck in a loop. Maybe.
But when
And we are the outside
something
force.
changed, those people reacted differently.
Yeah, they didn't repeat the exact same thing. That's exactly, yeah, exactly, Chippy. They're still sentient enough to create new quotes and new actions based on our actions and interactions with them.
Yes, those people are still
Exactly,
free
they're still
to react
free.
differently to different situations. Also,
Interesting.
the petals they gave to us before did not reappear.
Also, if you want a really good anime recommendation for fight scenes and stuff, Aishura. Oh my god, that anime is high quality. I haven't seen anyone talking about it on the internet at all. Like, I've seen nothing about anyone talking, no anime fans talking about it. Aishura, holy hell, is it, like, high quality fight scenes and, like, plot of, like, battles, right? Like, it's just a genuinely fantastic anime to watch. I like Aishura, like, high quality. And the world, it's a big world. Like, I'm interested in seeing what more this world has to offer. It's gotta be based off of some crazy, like, manga series or novel or something. Because it is big with so many different characters, and the build-up is amazing. I'm already on the second season now, and it's so good. Aishura, and it's only on Disney Plus to my knowledge, but hey, One Piece it, you know? Sail the 7 seas, and it's fine, if you know where to go.
It's so strange that the objects aren't duplicated, but people are repeating all the things they've done.
What else have we found?
Chippy has discovered that there are fewer people at today's festival than
That is
last
another thing, is
time.
some people are missing. What happened to the missing people?
Yeah, that little kid we built the snowman
And the
with ran
Graveborns
off
weren't here
somewhere.
either.
And the town also seemed to be less crowded than before.
Did they all get kidnapped? Or what's happened? No.
Oh yes, the Graveborn and the ghostly getaway and the ball are gone. And even Mr. Faramore, who was chasing them.
I was gonna say, maybe
no
Faramore is strong enough to resist whatever magic is happening, and maybe he'll be sentient enough to help us here.
This is really scary. Everyone is stuck in a time loop, and some people have disappeared.
Yeah, that's rough. When you're in a time loop, but also people are disappearing, that means like you're getting
Magister,
picked off
Do you think this
in
all
small
has to
groups
do
or
with
one by
those
one.
strange Graveborn?
Yes, and maybe Hypogeans
Everything
too.
related to the Graveborn disappeared from the festival. It's almost as if it's on purpose. There's also that rumor about the undead serving the Hypogeans.
Exactly.
Chippy remembers that during the lighting ceremony, Her Highness said that there were a lot of undead at the ancient battlefield at the back of the mountain.
Okay. Too early to tell.
Although we don't have enough information, Chippy feels that this whole thing has something to do with
It
the
has to have something to do with the
Graveborn.
Graveborn and potentially the Hypogeans.
Where can we find more information?
Go to the battlefield, maybe?
Oh, we haven't gone back to the place where the ice
Exactly, we go
sculpture
back
and
over
lighting
there.
ceremony was. Let's go take a look, Magister. Maybe we'll find more clues.
Maybe the magic of the statue itself is strong enough to protect the people that were around it and nearby, potentially, or something else like that. Let's teleport there, see what's happening. Oh, magic statue shrine. It's not lit. It's not even unveiled.
Magister, look!
It's still
The
hidden.
ice sculpture hasn't been unveiled yet.
Yeah,
Chippy clearly remembers that you lit it up yesterday.
that's because we did. We have indeed entered a time loop
How
of
is
sorts.
such a thing possible? And how come it didn't affect us?
But not just how come it didn't affect us, it didn't affect our personal belongings either. And again, there's some people that are missing here. There's something more to it. It's not just a classic time loop or Groundhog Day or sent back in time thing. There is something more to this than that. Yeah, and I don't know exactly how to describe it yet.
Going to light the ice sculpture this time. Could it be that it won't be lit at all?
Chippy just
That would be interesting if we didn't
something.
become the chosen one. Who
Princess
would?
said the ice sculpture deters the undead and protects the people. Also, the festival is celebrated to honor
This
the
is a come to
heroes who
thrall
died
effect?
in
No.
the First Divine War.
We will survive, hopefully.
If the festival doesn't end, then the ice sculpture won't be lit. Who benefits from this? The Graveborn, that's who. It has to be them. Because Chippy can't think of anyone else.
From everything that we've observed, the biggest difference between this festival and the last one is that the Graveborn haven't appeared. Maybe they are related to the strange situation here.
Let's go find them and
Her
ask.
Highness said that the undead roam on the opposite side of the mountain. Maybe the Graveborn that were at the festival returned to where they came from.
Perhaps.
Worth checking out.
Alright, let's find a path that will lead us there.
Shouldn't be too hard. Pressure on the 30th? We'll have to see. I do have something scheduled for this weekend and stuff. Again, it'll have to be a we'll see type of thing. Probably possible, probably. Also, why is the YouTube poll having people vote for things that aren't 6? How is it only 44% of the votes are on 6? We are streaming on 6 platforms. It's in the title that we're streaming on 6 platforms. Yet, multiple people think that we're streaming on 3, 4, and 5. More than half of people who have joined the stream think that we're streaming on 3, 4, and 5 platforms, not 6. How? It's in the title. I don't understand. Do people not read the title? Or does I guess they don't. I guess they read a poll more than they read the title. Interesting. Good to know. Titles don't matter that much then, other than as search terms.
So, all we have to do now is find the entrance to the mine.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Hopes this mine won't collapse.
That is true though.
Ow!
Exploring mines is dangerous.
Pinch me, Hammy.
Don't go barring trouble.
Yeah, don't jinx
Let's
it.
ask around and see if anyone knows where the entrance
I haven't heard
is.
many people say don't go borrowing trouble in like ever. That is a crazy quote. It's always don't jinx it. It's never don't go borrowing trouble.
Hey, do you know where this is? I somehow got lost walking around here.
What? Have you seen the lighting ceremony?
The lighting ceremony? Isn't that held at the end of the festival? Forget about the lighting ceremony. Just tell me which way is Cedar Town. I should still be able to make it back in time to attend a couple of activities before the end.
Go that way.
This darn road is to blame. Even if I go back now, I'll miss the opening ceremony. This really grinds my gears. I finally take some time off, and then this happens.
You got lost,
I don't know if
bro,
I'll get the
damn.
chance to come back again next year.
By the way, when you were lost in the mountains, did you see a mine?
Oh, that's
Mine?
why he's there.
I didn't pay much attention. Oh, but I did see a few dwarves with tools from afar.
Yeah, he's an
If we'll keep
NPC to
going
give
that
us
way,
directions.
There may be a mine.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for the directions.
Thank
I
you,
should be
helpfully
going.
placed
I
NPC
wanna
to
be
send
back
us on
in
our
time for the
way.
ball.
Be careful on the road. Don't get lost again.
Yep, take care, good sir. Alrighty. So now we get to go back this way again. Finally, now we get to go up here. Imagine not paying attention to the title. Hey, very few people do. Even less people read descriptions. Like the number of people I have come to comment sections and be like, what's the music you use? Or what game is this or that? It's like, the game is tagged and titled in the description. And the songs I use are in the description. And it's a description of everything. Like, sometimes they even link things in the description that people can use. And they ask anyways. And I'm like, technically it's more engagement. More comments like that, more engagement. It's better for the videos, so it does better. So it's not like it's a bad thing. Feel free to comment anything you want, even if it is like a dumb question. There is no like downside to it for me, but like, you know. Dumb questions are still annoying to respond to at times. Hello, sir.
Oh, you're a polite young man.
Of
Tell
course.
me what you need.
How do we get to the battlefield?
What's the point of going over there? It's wet, it's creepy, and the ruins are flooded. It's deep enough to paddle a boat through. Forget it. I know you youngsters love adventure. Even if I nag, you all won't listen.
It's not on the 39th. Ah, yes, I love the 39th day of the month. The
You can go
39th day
through
is the
this line
best.
and head
My favorite
east.
day is the
There's
39th.
an exit that leads to the other side. It's pretty big on the inside, by the way.
Thank you,
Just
Bjorkle.
keep going east, and don't take any forks in the road. You got all of that.
But I like taking forks to get the side quest special treasures that are hidden.
Head east. Thank you so much. Are there any other routes we should know of?
No one dares go to the other side of the mountain.
Also, do you say routes or routes?
Trust me.
I say
there's
routes,
only
I feel
one
like.
path.
I think I
If
actually switched
weren't
it up,
for
I
this
think.
mine, this path wouldn't even be
Bjorkle,
here.
yeah. I'm surprised we haven't gotten time gated yet. I may just say that and then immediately get time gated as soon as we enter this cave. Please, no. Let me continue. I like the storyline. Let me continue it. So far, so good. No time gate. We're still alive. We're still pushing forwards. Now, they want us to go east, which is to the right here. I kind of want to go left to explore, though. What do we see? Okay, it's not a very big cave. We're going to be forced to do stuff anyways. Let's talk to the dwarf, then. Hello, also,
Excuse
the dwarf.
me. If we leave from the exit there, it'll lead us to the ancient battlefield, right?
I don't know if I can finish everything. What? Did you just say something?
Yes, we were asking you a question.
Oh, are you all busy making an ice sculpture?
Is it ice that they're mining? Hopefully not. I hope it's crystals.
Isn't it obvious?
Ice is not worth that much
The
money.
lighting ceremony is tomorrow, and the sculpture isn't even half
How late are we
finished.
streaming tonight? Again, it was supposed to be a very
Stop
short
bothering
stream
me.
where we just finish up the quest line.
Still have so
I
much
didn't
work
expect
to
it to
do.
go this far. With this much actually
Well,
curiosity
after
like happening in
we
it.
find the ancient battlefield,
So I'll end it as soon as
we'll
we're done
do
the
that
quest
exit
lines,
over
basically.
there.
Yeah. Hey.
Unless it goes on really long,
What
then
are
we'll
you
end it
rats
before
trying to
then.
go there for?
I don't want to
You'll
stream
get
for
eaten
more
by
than
the
like
undead
another
if
half
you aren't
hour.
careful. None of
Hopefully.
us have time to go save you.
Don't worry, also, we're fine. Don't worry about that.
No one dares to go that far out. The ruins there are flooded and full of the undead.
Yeah.
If you have a death wish, feel free to go gallivanting in those parts.
Gallivanting, another word that's rarely ever used. I think that means like, basically similar to frolicking. Gallivanting, it's like frolicking, running through an area, running around, basically. Carelessly running around, I guess would be the best way to say it. Go around from one place to another in the pursuit of pleasure or entertainment. Okay, that's pretty fair. Yeah, gallivanting. Go around from one place to another in the pursuit of pleasure or entertainment. Very rarely used word. Gallivanting? Better than frolicking, honestly. Frolicking, you're more of like ditzy, careless, yada yada. Gallivanting is more like an expedition for fun and
Listen
pleasure
here
to a
before
new
you
place.
run off. Life is worth living. Keep
Don't
that
worry
sense
about
of
me also,
adventure
I'm a
in
powerful
check.
mage, I'm
If
fine.
danger finds you out there, don't come crying to me.
We won't, we're fine, don't worry about us. Look
How
at
did I
Hammy,
end up
by the
talking to
way,
you for
just
so
full like,
long? I gotta get back to work.
the entire time, just creepily staring, eyes wide, blinking every now and then at least, but mouth open, just going, like that's, imagine someone looked at you while you're talking to them like this. Like, bro, oh my god, overeager child, like, type of stuff. The way the child would death stare you. It gets creepy if it goes on for too long. Alright, clamber down this rock. Oh, hello, die. Oh, we can travel over here. Alright, nice, nice. Kill that, steal the treasure. Yay, a puzzle minigame. Oh, this one's gonna be easy. This one's gonna be really easy. Okay, so we push this onto that, and then step on this. Do I have to activate the puzzle first? My bad, my bad. Let me activate it. There we go. Less easy. So that transports onto that, transports onto that, transports onto that. I need to hit that. So we need to rotate this. And then step on that. That goes to there, goes to there, goes to there, goes to there. That needs to go... Oh, this one's actually decent. That goes to there, to there, to there, to there. So that now creates a purple one to there, to there, to there, to there. What if... That's getting blocked, that can't go through it over onto that one? I know we also have this one in this corner. Can this... To lower this, we have to have both of these pressed on, which blocks off this one from that one. Ah, my issue is I need to be standing on that because I don't block the laser, but the block does. So roll the ball onto this, I stand on this, that traverses to there, to there, to there, to there, to there. The only issue then is these are being blocked off, but that's fine, these don't matter. This needs to be facing this way so that it can hit this mirror, so that can go into there and become purple. Like that. But now we're just missing this one turning red, so this one needs to be rotated one more over, and now this should unlock the puzzle. There we go. That was my mistake. My mistake was putting the circle up to the top left. It needed to stay in the bottom right. See, sometimes the puzzles are actually good. You actually have to think about it for a second and take your time on it. I like puzzles like that. Way better than the ones that you do in literally 2 seconds or could do with your eyes closed by just pressing buttons. Like, give me a little bit of the thing that makes me use my brain for 10 seconds. It's not hard. It's not challenging. You can tell pretty straightforward. A 6-year-old could figure it out with a little bit of thinking. Even if they do get stuck, then they can have like a guide YouTuber or someone show them. Like that, again, that wasn't too troubling, but that's enjoyable. Like, that's not like... that was good. That was just, in general, a good puzzle. I wish all the puzzles were like that. Not super fast and straightforward, decent reward at the end, and nice to go through with. Like, again, it wasn't too tedious, it wasn't annoying, it was simple and solve and just use your brain for a second. Okay, we'll come back here for... I'll clear these out. I won't do them on stream because it's boring. I'll clear all those enemies and everything and take all the rewards to level up my guys more to stay competitive in, like, Dream Realm and elsewhere. Ah, there we are. I knew it. Where was it? I was waiting for it to happen. The time gate. And it's not just a time gate. It's a time gate not just for tomorrow, but all the way to the next day as well. So I won't be playing AFK Journey for at least until this time gate's done. This will be the last stream on AFK Journey for like 2 days, basically. Okay. So we've done all the main quest stuff right now. Are there any available side quests? There are 2 available side quests, though. I think I might save the side quests, though, for another day. Because it is pretty late. So I think we'll save the side quests. Let's do just our quickly daily, like, random stuff to do. Records, copy, auto battle, auto progress. Level up our heroes a little bit. Go to the battle modes, claim our Dream Realm rewards. Damn, it's up against the Kraken this time. It's nice actually having a variety of Dream Realm bosses that are different from last season's ones. Because they used to recycle the bosses all the time. Now, we actually have a bunch of new ones from the previous story. Okay, our closest best team for fighting this boss would shockingly be this one so far. Okay, let's see how well it does. Surprised Lorson's getting use, even at like a low copy investment. You remember the first time we saw the Kraken? I know, right? Again, to me, the fact that this is a Kraken is crazy. Like, I get it, it's a giant tentacle monster and stuff, but you gave it the top half of a Siren. Holy hell, I've never seen that whirlwind attack before. Cool. What an epic boss, though. Genuinely, what a great boss. But they didn't need to make it a horny boss. I wish they made it just full-on scary, because this boss could be genuinely terrifying if they made it terrifying and added some good sound effects and stuff. It could actually be a scary boss. Instead, it's a little bit of a meme.
A bit of luck.
Reminds you of Cilia. Who's Cilia? Is that like a character of lore of some sort? Like Greek mythology or something? Hello, Sam, by the way. Hello. Welcome. It'll probably be better Dream Realm teams made by this time tomorrow for this boss and other bosses, as people make guides. It was probably a CC1. Top 56 isn't bad for not tryharding it yet, and not mass leveling our guys from today's stuff. So we should have top 40, top 30 by tomorrow. and then probably get kicked back down to top 40 because of all the paid players being better. Yeah, anyways, let me respond to them here. I believe they will add cross-server guilds joining eventually as the servers start to die off more. A guy on Reddit was / is actually tracking the active player base number of all the first like 200 to 300 servers, and we as server 28 are one of the active labeled servers, since we have around 100 to 300 active daily players. Many other servers are down to less than 100, where competition is nothing. Yeah, Reddit data people. Out of all the things on Reddit, so many things suck on Reddit. People are awful on Reddit. Like, I hate the opinions of people on Reddit. But when it comes to niche communities and stuff, and the Reddit data people, I like the data stuff. I've always been a data guy, but also the people who put the time and effort into sharing data analytics and stuff on things, it doesn't matter which community you're in, Reddit or other, but sharing data with others that you've put time and effort into, such a great thing. Massive props to anyone who collects data and then shares it in builds, like the beautiful correlations, the graphs, the data for analysis, the theories based on data. There's good people who do those types of things. Same for society in general as well, though. Like, people that actually put the data together to make things better. Gotta respect them. With the Paragon changes, it's so hard. Like, I lose basically 100% to them now. It's so annoying. So few people that I can actually beat now in fights. It's awful. Just awful. Even him, Frostburn, I can't beat 100% of the time now. Like, how terrible is that? Like, he used to be a guaranteed win for me 100% of the time. Now, I could actually potentially lose this fight. Absolutely insane. It was a 100% chance of winning before. I swear, if I lose this fight to him, like, it's just, nah. It's close. I might lose it. Looks like I'm losing it. Bro, again, I had a 100% win rate on this guy. Okay, I won it. Wow, right? I don't even know, bro. It's crazy. But once I get Paragon Lily May, Paragon Arden, Paragon Damien, and Hewin, if I can Paragon all of these guys, the PvP guys, then we can get back here. And then if I can level up Bonnie, the hot Graveborn Archer girl, that will also make me PvP viable again, where I can actually beat people up in it. Then also, I've been saving all my stuff for Celestial Hypogean releases for the next meta one. I was hoping it'd be Twins. Twins, it seems like it could be, but isn't guaranteed right now, so then people are like, save and wait and see. And so, if it is Twins, then I'll fully level up and have a Super Twins, and if it's not, then I'll level up whatever next one it is. And if it has to be Harok, then I'll super level Harok, and then Harok will be my, like, PvP carry. Then we'll get back up into rankings. But for a while, for the next, like, week or two, we're going to be stuck not being in the top 20 for a while, which sucks because we get less rewards, but at the end of the day, it's okay to not be top 20 all the time and not get the max rewards all the time. I'll get them when I'm able to, right? What about the character customization for AFK Journey? For your character specifically, you have a decent amount of customization. The biggest annoying thing in this game for character customization is you can't change the hair color. Like, what game do you have where you can change your hairstyle, but not the hair color? So character creation here, like, I've unlocked a lot of cosmetics. Like, these are basically every free-to-play cosmetic possible, except for some high-ranking ones that you get, but basically only whale players or dead server players can get the high-ranking ones. Then you've got all these hat ones, which again you get with the affinity with certain characters and stuff. But they have a very great variety of character stuff. But say I wanted to change my hairstyle to, say I wanted, like, long curly locks for whatever reason. Or if I wanted one of these blonde hairstyles, you can only get it in this blonde, or only in this brown. You can't change the hair color, like, no matter what you do. Like, if I wanted to, say, have this hairstyle here, if I click on it, oh wait, no, they did change it. Okay, so they did change it, so you do have hair color options, but they're only limited. So you've got blue-black, you've got whitish blonde, you got golden blonde, you've got crimson red, and you've got brown. Okay, that's better than before, but you're still limited on hair color options. That was one of the big things people were complaining about, which is, it's nice that I like the hat one that I use. Like, I really like this hat one, for example, but this one, for example, you can't change the hair color at all. There it is, boom, again, I can't change the hair color on this one. Why? Why? I think this hat is really cool hat that I would like to wear on my character potentially sometimes, because, like, that's a cool mage hat, but I can't wear it because it gives me long, luscious, blonde locks and makes my guy look like a doofus. Like, he could be so much more cool looking. I look like a lame guy. This one here, like, this one matches my hair when I have, like, a haircut and stuff, when I just brush it all back. Like, genuinely, this is what my hair looks like when I, like, comb it completely back. And then the color's way darker red than I have in real life right now. It's the red color that I kind of used to have to a degree. And I just like that. I like the red, and it matches better with the tones of the blue, basically. But yeah, that's the biggest issue with character creation for this game. And then they're nice enough to let you freely change your gender once. And then you have to pay for it with, I think, diamonds. Which is nice that you can still pay for it, basically. Similar to, like, Stardew Valley and other games where you can change it if you need to. But mobile games, some people charge real-life money, right, sometimes to change your gender or change certain things that are, like, a permanent feature that you've added. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, once, yeah, exactly. It's basically if you made a mistake, here, you get one change for free, then you have to pay for the next one, the next one, the next one, and so on and so forth. Increases affinity level. Alright, fine, I'll increase this affinity level up a bit as I go along. Ooh, Guild Supremacy, is it open? Did we get enough to open up the next one? No, we haven't yet opened up the next one. Nocturnal got ahead of us again for a little bit, damn. I bet we're close, though. What are we at? We're still 3,000 points off. Rough. Need my guild members to be active and getting us up there. We're fighting our way up. We're doing our best that we can. We've always been, like, well, we didn't used to be top 10. Again, my guild, I think we started out, like, 42nd on the server, then we went up to, like, 38, then, like, top 27, then, like, top 18, which is, like, top 20, and then we got, like, this trophy. Then we went from top 18 to, like, top 12, then top 10, 9, 8, 7. Now we're sitting around 4 to 6 on the district, and getting close to, we're top 3 or even top 2 on the server guild-wise. So we've gone from, like, the top 42nd guild on the server when I first started this guild, all the way to, like, the 2nd place or 3rd place guild on the server. And I wasn't expecting to get more than... I knew we could get to 5th place. I was like, this guild, I will be a steady player playing constantly and giving my guild, like, codes and other stuff and being supportive. So I believe that we'll be able to get a certain degree of strength. So I was like, 5th place on the server, that's what we'll go for. That's our goal, basically. And we made our way to 5th place very easily. And I was like, hell yeah, we completed our goal. We'll try to keep going more. And now we're the 2nd strongest, 3rd strongest guild on the server. We still aren't near the top guild, because the 1st place guild on every server is always known as the Whale Guild. It's the guild filled with people who spend a lot of money. That Whale Guild, again, my server is one of the rare servers that has the people that are called Krakens. Krakens are the people that have spent over 5 figures on the game, maybe even 6 figures in some cases. What that means is they've spent over $10,000, somewhere between $10,000 and $100,000 on the game. Those people are the people that have Paragon 4 characters across the board, like a whole lot of them. Right now, there's only 1 or 2 of them active that have Paragon 4s on our server. But the fact that we have, like, 3 or 4 Paragon 4 people on our server means we have one of the most active, crazy spending servers, like, out there, basically. But yeah. Alright, I think I'm going to end it tonight because it is a little late. I'm glad we got to test it. It's now doable. I can have 6 streams running simultaneously. And there are no issues, I don't think. We've had perfect bitrate. I think everything's still streaming perfectly HD everywhere, in short form and long form. It looks correct. Everything seems to be functioning correctly. I do think the chats still don't work with multi-streaming on Streamlabs, where it only shows YouTube and Twitch and mainly just... and it's like really laggy and slow. Like, see, your chats are just showing up right now, ZRJan, for example. It is really weird, but hopefully as things get progressed with Streamlabs, they'll integrate more features to make it better. But yeah, I appreciate you all joining. It is time to shout you guys out. So, shoutouts to the Kick chat, shoutout to the Instagram chat, and Jack for joining me, as well as the lurkers there. Shoutout to the Twitter or x.com chat, the X chat. That sounds really wrong, the X chat, but you know, that works. YouTube has a 7-second delay. Like, that's weird that it has that big a delay for Streamlabs, because it registers your comments that fast. It just doesn't display them that fast for whatever reason. Shout out to the TikTok chat, Karen, Kelly, 142, Thanos, and Sam, all for joining, as well as the lurkers who are joining on TikTok. I appreciate you guys coming and joining and watching. Shout out to the Twitch chat, Nero Pekka, SCP Origami, Ion Nixiv, and Icy Guy. Thanks for all joining, as well as the lurkers there. And shout out, of course, to the YouTube chat, ZR Dran, and mainly ZR Dran talking on YouTube tonight. That makes sense, mainly. And then SCP Origami earlier, Indo05, and Icy Guy as well. I appreciate you all joining. 50% of people got it right on the poll. I cannot believe only 50% of people got it right. That is shocking to me. Yo, Mazoic's still here as well. Got this on my feed while the stream is ending. Damn, that's tragic. Well, I appreciate you joining, Mazoic. It was a test run to see if I can stream on 6 platforms, and it worked. I can now stream on Twitter, as well as streaming on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. So that's cool. We're on 6 platforms now. Maybe I'll expand it to 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. It'd be crazy. I want to kind of want to get like a thing, like be known as like the streamer who streams to the most platforms, because I don't think there's anyone else who streams to 6 platforms simultaneously. I don't know anyone who does. I've never seen anyone else do it. So maybe we can get something cool streamer-wise where we're like the streamer who streams to the most places. Like start streaming to like some obscure random like platform, some sort of like random other country language platform, and just do it for the fun of it and the randomness. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, take care, have a good night, sleep well, take care guys, bye-bye, bye-bye, have a good night, take care, take care. I will check out the dragon. Yeah, Zardran, I will check out the dragon right after, because I have to like reopen Discord and stuff. I will do it.